It's time for Ryan's Roses. So here we go. This is from Carson. Emily says, my husband says he pulled his back at the gym. I said I wanted to see it to make sure he was okay. So he pulled up his shirt, and that's when I saw red marks that looked like scratches.
Come on.
I got this horrible feeling. I started checking and following him around to see if I could find anything. I haven't found anything yet, but I feel he did not pull his back at the gym. So, like another woman's claws? Let's get Emily on the line. Emily, how are you?
Good, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi. Is it possible that he was playing with the dog naked or something? Are you sure that do they look like fingernails?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I just have a horrible feeling, and no, I don't know. That's what I'm calling.
You know, I've had bruises and stuff before, and you actually don't know how you get them, right?
Right. I have a bruise on my thigh right now. I have no idea where I got it.
I think you got that from the guest room shower. Oh. We'll talk about it again later. But Emily, so any other signs that he may be cheating?
I've been following him. I've been trying to get his phone, his email. I have nothing, but it's just I don't know, something in my gut, something in my stomach is going crazy, telling me something is going on.
Yep, that woman's intuition.
Okay, so how long have you been married?
For 12 years.
Do you have kids?
Yes, 2, a boy and a girl.
Okay, we're going to put you on hold, come back and make the call, okay?
Yes.
Hang on one sec. All right, Emily's on the line, married 12 years. So she says her husband says he pulled his back at the gym, and she goes to look at his back, pulls up his shirt, and there they are, the scratch marks.
Yeah.
Possibly from another woman.
And couldn't have been from him, I'm assuming.
It's weird. I'm still thinking about it. I'm right now I was listening to you, and I'm trying to think if that could have been possible. But I have this intuition. My God is telling me you need to find out the truth. I don't know. I've been looking for everything. His email, phone.
You can't live like that. You can't live like that. That's just a disaster waiting to happen. Let's call him now, okay? I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I've given you all the permission to call on Kiss FM. Okay,
we're going to call him. We're going to offer him some roses and find out who he sends them to and what he puts on a card as well, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be very quiet. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Sergio.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, Sergio. My name is Layla. I'm calling from the Bloom Therapy. We're actually a new flower shop here in Carson. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So I'm calling because we're doing this new promotion. We're trying to promote our delivery service, and we're giving out free dozen red roses today, and they're absolutely free. You've been selected to receive them, or technically you can give them to anybody that you'd like. So is there anybody that you'd like to send those flowers to?
Oh, really? So there are no fees in this?
No, it's absolute. Yeah, no, I don't need any credit card information, billing info, nothing like that. We just hope that whoever gets the flowers likes them, and then, refers us to friends and family.
All right. So what's the protocol? What do we do?
I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can even put a quick note. So we can start with the name.
All right. Can you send them to Carolina?
Carolina? Okay. And then what would you like to put on the note?
I can put down the jungle awaits.
The jungle awaits.
She'll know what that means.
Jungle awaits.
Sergio, it's Ryan Seacrest.
Wow.
I have your wife on the line, Emily. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio, Sergio. Who is Carolina?
What? Carolina is just a friend of mine.
What does the jungle awaits mean? What does that mean? You put that on the card. The jungle awaits.
Jungle. It's just a note to a friend of mine who, just an inside joke that we have.
How come you're not sending flowers to your wife?
Yeah, Sergio, I'm here. Sergio, I'm here. I need an explanation, Sergio. I'm in shock.
Emily, what are you doing?
Sergio, what are you doing? You just sent roses to Carolina, another woman, and you said the jungle awaits.
Carolina is just a friend of mine. I'm just sending flowers to a friend of mine.
You're sending romantic red flowers, red roses?
Sergio, come on. I mean, who puts out on a card to a friend?
I mean, a friend that I don't even know. I mean, usually we have friends in common. I mean, we are a couple, so that's what we do. We have friends in common. I don't have a secret, friend or anything like that. Like, who is this woman? And then, the jungle and your scratches, like, that totally makes sense. So, please, a friend, like,
Emily.
all of our friends. I know all of your friends, and all of my friends. I don't know this woman. So, what's wrong with you? What are you doing? I mean, we have 2 kids.
Babe, we've been married for 12 years, and you know what's going on. It's things have been kind of stable between us. All right, I know this is not right, but
of course it's not right, and life is like that. I mean, life of course gets harder, but not because of that. You're just gonna go and cheat on me. I mean, come on, are you serious?
I'm not cheating on you.
I mean, life is hard, but you can end a relationship or you can talk to me or something. But cheating, I mean, cheating is
babe,
awful.
but look what's happening to our relationship. I mean, it's the same thing over and over. I mean, you used to be such a risk taker. We used to have so much fun, but things are so stale now. I mean,
wait, Sergio. So just so we're clear, you sent roses to another woman, but you're not cheating on your wife?
I feel like I don't want to consider this as cheating.
What?
You don't want to consider this as cheating? Okay.
Scratches on your back.
I just feel that the fire between my.
I understand you feel that. I hear you.
Oh, so you feel entitled to go find this elsewhere?
You've started to ignite the fire with another woman, Sergio. Is that what's happening here? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
So the fire's gone with your wife, and you're starting another fire. So you are cheating on your wife.
I am cheating on my wife. Yes.
All right, Sergio. I'm gonna let you go. Emily, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I mean, thank
Emily.
you guys.
All right,
Thank
Emily.
you.
Okay, sir. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, you knew it. You knew it going in. The card is, and the fire is gone, so he's going to go into the jungle with another woman, and he'd prefer to call it not cheating. He would like to consider it not that.
Well, at first, ugh.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Patty, stand by. Here we go. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my wife was taking a shower as we were getting ready to go out. Her phone buzzed, and I assumed it was our friend that we had plans with, so I looked at the screen. It was actually a text from some guy named Rob that said, I need to be with you again. I don't know what else to do because I don't want to lose her. Well, that's interesting because he's not saying I want to get out. If this is true, he's saying I don't want to lose her.
Mm-hmm.
So he's between a rock and a hard place. His name is Alan. Alan, thanks for coming on. Good morning, man.
Hey, I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
Bro, of course. We were actually spitballing earlier this morning about what this could mean. And I think Tanya suggested that it could have been an autocorrect.
Yeah.
Maybe it's an autocorrect. Maybe, I think Patty suggested, maybe this is that an ex of hers that maybe she wasn't in communication with that just randomly reached out?
Okay.
These are just possibilities.
Have you addressed it with her, or you just saw it, put it down, and just now you've been festering with it?
I have not addressed it with her. I'm scared to. I can't wrap my brain around it. We've been married 8 years. We have 3 beautiful young children, and this is just beyond my comprehension. So I don't think it's a mistake. She's been cold and weird lately. When your gut tells you something, you trust it, and I've had a feeling in my gut. And so that's why I'm just following through with this, because I've got to get it off my chest, good or bad, and figure out what's going on.
And you want to be with her?
I do. Oh, I do. I don't want to lose her. No, not at all. I mean, I love her. She's the love of my life. We were together before we got married. We've been together for a long time, and I don't want to be with anyone else. And I always got the impression that she didn't want to be with anyone else. You know, and just lately, I guess it's probably been maybe 6 weeks, 2 months. You see, things have been off. You know, just the spark in the bedroom isn't there. Just cold. You know, making excuses. It's the kids. It's work. It's this, it's that. But it just seems like it's something else. So
Okay. All right, let me put you on hold and let us try and get to the bottom of it. I'm going to think good thoughts so we can figure this out, okay?
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, buddy, hang on 1 second. We're about to make this Rose's call. If you just got here, we haven't made the call yet, but we're going to now. Alan in Cerritos, he saw a text come in on his wife's phone from a guy named Rob that said, I need to be with you again. And he's panicked. I mean, he doesn't know what it's about. Doesn't want to lose her, doesn't know what to do. So let me ask. So Alan, do you want us to offer her flowers or do you have something else in mind?
No, I think flowers would be great. If you could call her and then say, that she has flowers, sent to her, and then just say that the guy's name that sent the text was Rob.
Okay.
And Rob, in the text and that's the only thing that I can gather was that I need to be with you again in the text. And that's where, I think once she knows the name Rob, I don't know of any Robs in her life. That'll pretty much figure out, what's going on.
Patty, you got that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Alan, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then her name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, hang on 1 sec. Here we go. Be very quiet until we all come in. All right, good luck.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Karen?
Yeah, this is she.
Hi, Karen. It's Patty calling from Lulu's Flowers here in Cerritos. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you?
I'm calling because I have some flowers that are scheduled to be delivered to you today, and I just need to confirm your address. They are being sent to you by Rob. Yes, Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, Rob. R-O-B.
No. Who is this really? From Rob?
We're calling from Lulu's Flowers.
No. Who told you to call?
My boss,
really?
My boss told me to call you to confirm the address, just to make sure that we have the address, the correct address.
Yeah. No. That can't be right.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? No, we have a
right,
beautiful we have a beautiful dozen roses that are going to be delivered to you. I just want to make sure that we have the right address.
What's the number from this Rob guy that called you? I'd love to know that.
Oh, I can't. I don't even have that information here in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I'm sorry.
No, these are real flowers, and they're from Lulu's Flowers here in Cerritos.
Karen, I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your husband, Alan, on the phone. And
of course you do.
So why are you so passionately not accepting this offer from Rob?
Because Rob is a fake name for a guy. So there is no Rob.
So it's a fake name?
Karen, who is Rob? Who is the guy then? Who is the guy?
It's nobody. It's no one anymore. I ended it with him.
The text said the other night when we were going out with friends and your phone buzzed, and it was from a Rob, and it said, I need to be with you again, okay? And that's not somebody that's nothing. So I need to know what that is.
No, it doesn't matter. I told you I ended it with him. It's gone. It's in the past.
Wait, ended it before you got married or after?
Was after. What?
Oh.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now?
We're on a phone call on a radio station right now? Is that what we're doing?
Karen, who cares how it happens? It's the fact that you had something going on, and this guy, something must be good enough for this guy to want to still be with you, and he's sending you text messages, and you have not spoken to me about it.
I told
anything about it. You've been weird. You've been cold.
Matter. I have ended it.
Okay.
Done.
Ended what? What was it? I want to know what it is. You know what? Don't even bother me because I am so embarrassed right now that I want to have nothing else to do with you. Okay?
You call the radio station and you put all this on blast. You know what? You embarrassed yourself.
Karen, hello?
They both hung up.
Alan?
Whoa.
That was really bad.
So she did admit that she had something going on after they got married.
Yeah.
And then ended it and acted like that it should be fine.
Yeah. And she was saying she knew it was fake because Rob is an alias that she has him under in her phone.
Oh, in her contacts.
Mm-hmm. Which is a weird alias.
Why?
Why? Because I would pick like Susie or something.
Oh.
So it wouldn't.
Oh, you pick you wouldn't pick a guy.
Correct.
Interesting. The fact that you would consider all of that, even more interesting. Hang on. My tummy turned a little bit during that Ryan's Roses. I didn't think... Karen, right? All right, so it was Alan who reached out to us, and Alan said that his wife, he noticed that his wife got a text from a guy named Rob. So Patty then called and said, we have a delivery from a Rob. Want to make sure that you're there to accept. And she called it out. She said, there is no Rob. Who's put you up to this? Mm-hmm. And we eventually said, hey, your husband is on the phone. What's going on? She admitted that she was seeing him, but ended it, but cut it off. But after they got married. And here's part of the call.
You know what? Don't even bother me because I am so embarrassed right now that I want to have nothing else to do with you, okay?
You call the radio station and you put all this on blast. You know what? You embarrassed yourself.
She doesn't seem very sad about it.
Doesn't seem like that's her partner and she's in love and compassionate, right? I mean, it sounds to me like she's not mad at the fact that he's caught her doing this.
Mm-mm.
Like, that's what I didn't get. Like, first of all, she was doing it into the marriage. Second of all, she's saying, I stopped. But third of all, she doesn't seem to care about him.
Yeah. Or never once did she say, I'm sorry, or like felt any sort of remorse.
I thought there was a bit of arrogance.
Yeah.
Let me grab Tiffany. Good morning, Tiffany. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. You think she's lying?
Totally. I think she's 100% still seeing this dude, whatever his name isn't, Rob, whatever. She said she ended it after the wedding.
That's what she said.
Saying that? Yeah, but that's not. She's saving face because she was on the radio. She didn't end it. It's so clear that she's still seeing this guy. And when her husband was like, "Don't even bother, you embarrassed me," she just hung up. Like she obviously doesn't care because she's already has someone new.
That's what's happening here. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you could hear it in the tone of her voice. If you are remorseful, regretful, sorry, apologetic, whatever, you hear it in a tone. There was no tone in that in her voice at all. So,
yeah, she didn't even sound like she was crying or sad or anything. It sounded like nothing.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. Thanks for calling, Patty.
I think she tried to end it. That's why this guy, Rob, texted her with, I need to be with you again. And she fell back into Rob's arms because of her animal instinct.
She needs to control her animal instincts.
Yeah,
then.
she's married.
Like, you're not supposed to have animal instincts outside of your marriage. Not supposed to.
I mean, you're not supposed to, but some women do.
Okay.
I mean, we're not supposed to do a lot of things, but we still do them.
No, I just think you are making a point about animal instinct.
Yes, because I am sure Rob makes her feel a way that her husband's not
doesn't.
making her feel.
That is clear to me. I mean, that I understand.
I think when women cheat, they're gone. They don't love you anymore. They're already mentally, they moved out.
Whereas with guys, you think they can dip in and dip out?
Yes.
They've got 3 kids, too.
Yeah, 3 kids.
All right, let me grab Ashton. Ashton, hi.
Good morning.
So we heard the animal instinct point. We heard from the other caller. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Karen was being super defensive, like when she wouldn't like reveal what this relationship was and what she was doing with Rob. So I think she definitely had something to hide, and she clearly doesn't care about her husband if she kept up this relationship with Rob, like after they were already married. It's just such a bad situation to be in. So I think their relationship is doomed. They just shouldn't stay together. It seems like very dysfunctional with all those secrets going on.
You still want to go. I mean, even if they were still talking, you want to like break it down, peel the layers away, and if you're willing to, find out what got you to this point. Like something got them to this place. It's made her seem like she was seeing this other guy while they were engaged, then into the marriage. It wasn't like it happened late into the marriage, Patty, to your animal instincts. It's not like, I feel like she was seeing this other guy and she got married and then she broke it off.
But we don't know if that's true.
Well, it did sound that way.
That's what it sounded like, but we don't know. I mean, if he's texting her right now.
Me, this whole situation, there has to have been some problems between the two, for her to go out and find this other guy and have him on the side. So I'd love to know more about, what happened before it all happened.
Well, if we hear back, maybe we'll get a revisit from them one day. But all right, thank you, Ashton. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye. So they both hung up. What stood out most to us, that was earlier this morning. What stood out most to us was the fact that she clearly was, messing around with this guy into their marriage, and she did not have any, it didn't seem apologetic.
Not at all.
Right? So she wants to be caught. She doesn't want to be with Alan. And he really wanted to save this. Okay. I realized that this show physically exhausts me.
Tell me about it.
You guys get done, you feel like, I drive home, I'm like, Mike, physically, I physically feel it.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, on a shoebox full of love notes and cards in my husband's closet. I don't know how old they are. They don't look that old. But in any event, the fact that he even has them really freaks me out. They were definitely love notes from someone in a relationship. They were not there for a while back, because I've been in the closet plenty of times. Emily and Van Nuys. So I think, what's the rule on this? When you get married, you have to get rid of all the memories?
I don't think you have to, but if you want.
Can kind of consider it.
Yeah.
I feel like when you get married, like if you're not married and you want to keep some of your ex's stuff around, fine. But I feel like once you get married, you maybe not.
When we were moving into our new house and we kind of were cleaning through things, I did find some old pictures of Michael's ex-girlfriends and things like that. And I asked him, I'm like, do you want to keep these or you want to throw them away? And he wanted to throw them away.
So, Emily, we hear this situation. Are you concerned that these notes and cards might be current or recent, not exes?
I don't know. I don't know exactly when they're from. I think that they might be exes, but I'm just concerned that they're out and in his closet.
And why would he, if they weren't there and now they are there, either they're new or he's been looking at them?
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't want him walking down them. Either one of those is bad, right?
Yeah.
All right. What have you seen? Like, what kind of cards and stuff inside the box?
Just like a lot of like love cards. Some random, some for birthdays, some for like Christmas. Like a lot of things like back and forth.
They don't have dates on them?
No.
It's interesting. Maybe he was just rummaging through the garage and then found this old box. And it's like, oh, and
but
just
they're
put
all
it in.
from one person. It's not like he has like all his exes in a box. And like that's okay. But like this is like a shrine to this one person, you know?
Yeah, but I don't think guys are that organized to have all their exes in one box.
All right, let's just call him and see if we can find out. Next. So Emily's on the line. We're going to call her husband. She's been seeing like love notes and cards in a box, in a shoebox in the closet. It wasn't there. Now it's there. She doesn't know if it's ex's stuff or if it's current stuff and why it's there. Because if he was looking at ex's, not great. And if it's current, definitely not great. So Emily, we're going to call him and try and find out what we can find out. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do it now. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We will try and find out what is on his mind, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, here we go. Be quiet. Just stay quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Mark.
This is Mark.
Hi, Mark. My name is Tracy. I'm calling from Valley Roses on Sepulveda. How you doing this morning?
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're brand new to the area, kind of near the Target here in Van Nuys. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Awesome. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, billing info, cash, anything. I would just need the name of the person, and we'll write a note, and they'll get them by lunchtime today.
Oh wow. Okay, that's really nice. All right. Let's send them to my wife, Emily.
Okay.
And can you just write on the card, I appreciate you every day.
Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate you every day. Okay. Could you just hang on for 1 second, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
What do you want to do now? Emily? So he's on hold.
Yeah.
Do you want us to tell him what we're doing, or do you want to just be good with that?
No, I still don't feel good about it. Maybe we should, tell him what we're doing.
All right, hold on. Hello, Mark?
Yeah.
Hi, Mark. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. This is Ryan Seacrest, Sissany. We are on Kiss FM right now, and we have your wife, Emily, on the line, who I'm sure is greatly appreciative of that appreciate you every day note and flowers. But the reason that we're calling, Mark, is because she's concerned about finding a shoebox full of love notes and cards in the closet. Can you just explain that to her?
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I'm on the radio?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Shoebox in your closet.
Okay, the shoebox. Shoebox.
Like full of love notes from someone who's not me.
Oh, yeah, that was my, that's from Samantha, my college girlfriend.
Why is it out in the closet now?
Well, okay, it's kind of awkward on the radio. Okay, I recently saw her pop up on Facebook, and she reminded me of our relationship. So I kept a box of college, notes to have a good laugh about it, just for kind of posterity stuff. So,
do you feel any guilt?
Facebook friends now?
I saw her pop up on my Facebook feed through that, like friends you might know. So I think she might be recently divorced or something. So,
well, Mark, you shouldn't be engaging in a walk down memory lane with her.
Did you chat with her on Facebook?
I mean,
how do you know she's divorced?
I saw on her. I was reading her profile, so I looked at her profile, and it just reminded me of her. So I saw them in the garage. Not trying to keep anything from you.
Yeah, I think it sounds like you are actually.
How?
You're. I don't know. Emily, I'm not speaking for you, but I wouldn't feel great about this walk down memory lane and this reconnection of facts or whatever on Facebook.
How would you feel if I brought out like an ex's love letters to me and just like displayed them in our house to just like go back and revisit every once in a while?
They weren't displayed in our house. Just relax. I kept a box of notes from an ex-girlfriend in our garage, just to reminisce.
Well, you clearly miss her.
I don't miss her. Look. She showed up on my Facebook feed just through that friends thing that and so I saw her and I was looking at her profile and there were some good things, some good memories that we had. We were college kids, we were young.
Mark, it's not great. It's not. I don't know if you're cheating or not, but it's not great to open this door. No. It's just not. I don't think it's an appropriate door to open now that you're with Emily. We're gonna let you guys take this.
She's divorced,
right? Did you message her?
I requested her as a friend. So, and she.
Well, that's not.
It's not
cool.
great. It's not great.
It's not
Mark.
cool. And if your wife's finding out about it like this way, not great. Emily, we're gonna let you go and sort this out off the air, but not the door you want to be opening, Mark. No. Not the door you want to be opening.
Okay, well, I'm sure, Emily, I'm sure that you have some exes on your Facebook feed too, so I don't think this is like that big of a deal. So let's just relax about it a little bit.
Quit saying relax.
Wow.
Makes me crazy telling everybody to relax about it.
Mm-hmm.
No one's relaxed.
You put me on the radio here, and
Mark, I told you were on the radio. I didn't put you on. I told you you were on.
I think you're the one who should relax.
Hey, easy.
We're all very calm.
I was going to send you roses. I was going to send her roses to.
No, there are no roses. There's no roses. But Mark, I just think you guys need to talk this out because I would not feel great about it, and I bet you feel a little guilt doing it. But you guys take it off the air, okay? Emily, thanks for calling. Mark, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, see you later. I don't like when Amy says just relax.
Oh, it's the
It's
worst.
he said it once early in the call, and I'm like, okay, that like made me squeeze everything. And then he said it again. I'm like, stop telling us to relax.
I know.
So let's go back to Ryan's Roses. Emily wrote to us, and Mark, her husband, it sounds like he did request
I think he's lying about
a
that.
message. He's connected with an ex on Facebook, basically. I think that's true.
For sure.
And he brought out some old pictures and cards from this relationship, and he was going down memory lane with an ex that he thinks now is divorced. Mm-hmm. And his wife just found out about it. So I would be upset.
I'd be furious.
Right. It's like he's opening the door to reconnect with this woman from his past.
Right. He's
not
bringing up
okay.
all these feelings. Like, no.
Well, that's the thing. So if he's connected with her on Facebook and she's divorced, all behind his wife's back, then he breaks out old cards and notes and photographs. He's going into the mind state of good memory lane with her.
Absolutely. I don't care what you try to say, like, oh, it's innocent, this and that. Like, you're opening up a can of worms for
I don't think
no
that's
reason.
innocent.
No, it's not innocent.
I think he would feel guilt doing it, which means it's probably wrong.
Yeah. Like, he wouldn't want to do that in front of his wife, right? If she walked in the room.
Well, why was he hiding the stuff in the closet then? Like, they're sharing the same closet. So that's where we are. That's what's going on. And I don't think he's cheated yet, but he's certainly opening the wrong door. Mm-hmm. So what do you do? What does she do now? Now she knows all this. She says you got to cut it out. You got to stop it.
You cut it out. You throw that stuff away.
And
you defriend.
And you explain why this is wrong.
And
here's why this is wrong.
Work on trust at this point because trust was broken.
He had a little bit of snark to him.
He was caught off guard. Maybe if he has some time to think about it, he'll come around and be like, you know what, you were right.
So, Patty, what if you were Emily? What would you do to deal with Mark?
Well, curiosity killed the cat, guys. Remember that. And he was curious. You're curious. You're on Facebook.
I love that saying.
Let's picture this. You're on
Poor
Facebook.
cat.
I know.
You see a picture of your ex from many years ago. You're going to be curious. And you're going to want to click on it no matter how happy you are in your relationship, no matter how in love you are. You're going to want to click on it because of the curiosity.
I agree. Dana, go ahead. You say, is there a rule against being friends with your exes on Facebook?
Yeah, is there a rule against being friends with your exes on Facebook?
Not if it's open. I think he was doing all this behind her back.
Right, if she knows
she was
about
caught
it.
off guard. Yeah, I think if you're, like, you do this with your husband, right?
Yeah, I do this with I have friends with Facebook. That's one of the great things that Facebook is great about. Who's to say he wasn't going to tell her? You know?
No, but the point is,
he's not hiding this.
I feel like he is hiding it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything in what he was saying to say.
So you and your husband stay in touch with your exes?
That's one of the things that Facebook is great about. And if you meet, you see someone just comes up on your Facebook feed and you haven't connected with her yet. I mean, I don't know that I've told my husband every time, oh my gosh, my old boyfriend is on Facebook. I just saw him.
Yeah.
It's not pertinent to
But your husband knows about it and he knows about you. I think that's different than him doing this.
No, he doesn't know about everybody that I'm friends on Facebook
Oh,
with.
then I would not feel great about that.
I think there's one thing of just
Thanks for calling, Dana.
seeing someone's picture or kind of like glancing at their profile and scrolling through, but not messaging, not going into the garage and bringing out the shoebox of all the memories.
Well, Stephanie, where are you on this?
Well, he definitely sounds intrigued with this old college girlfriend. It's kind of like the girl that got away, and I feel like he definitely still has feelings for her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too. All right. Thanks for calling. Emily's got a real situation to deal with in that. And something to think about if it's going on in your relationship, or maybe you need to check on it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service, and here is the situation. They're about to get married in 2 weeks, and we have a problem. She says, our wedding is in 2 weeks. My fiance's bachelor party was in Vegas. Ever since he came back from the trip, he has not been the same. He talks on the phone in our front yard, which is something he never did, and he says he's talking to his mom. I didn't question it because we're getting married in 2 weeks, so I assumed he was finalizing details. Yeah. But the other night during dinner, he got a text message from a friend I've never met named Christian. I know all his friends. I've never met a Christian. I want to make sure I'm making the right decision. We have family flying in for the wedding. We've been together for 6 years. So, just want to grab Vanessa, and this is in Lakewood. Vanessa, good morning.
Good morning.
So, who do you think Christian is?
I have no idea.
All right.
Why is it that big of a deal? It could just be a long-lost friend that wants to come to the wedding.
Yeah, why do you think that your wedding's coming up in 2 weeks. What makes you think that he'd be cheating on you?
I think that if he had a friend, his behavior just seems really odd. He's just acting in ways that he never acted before. Like I said, going out to the lawn to talk to, his mother. He says he's doing that a lot more than usual, and he's doing it quite a bit. So it's just the behavior is unusual. And then, not knowing one of his friends, I know all of his friends. So, right. Why hasn't he ever brought this person up?
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder if we're jumping to a conclusion, but we'll make this call for you. Your wedding is coming, as you said. People are coming in for...
Well, yeah, I've got people coming from Mexico. We've spent over $40,000 on this wedding, and I want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. I'm feeling kind of scared.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
What if this Christian person is some sort of surprise for the wedding? I don't know, a band member,
surprise DJ.
He's surprise DJ, or someone that's going to sing. I don't know. Are you sure you want to go through with this? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So I'm going to trust my instinct and just, at least I want to be at ease and know that in 2 weeks when I get married, I'm marrying the right guy.
Okay. Vanessa, hang on. We make the call next to your fiance. Vanessa's getting married in 2 weeks. She thinks that her fiance, by the way, 6 years together, she thinks her fiance is sneaking some phone calls, and she doesn't know who he's talking to. Mm-hmm. And it's just now it's in her head. I wonder if one of her friends didn't put this in her head.
Mm. Why are you looking at me?
Because I do the show with you.
So what do you mean? Are you saying that all women put ideas in other women's heads?
Now, how would you get that from me just saying this to you and looking you in the eye as I'm saying
Because you looked at me in the eye and you raised an eyebrow and your eyes were really wide open, mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's the way I talk when I'm talking about things like this.
Okay.
So, did someone put it in her head? Guilty, Sissany, if you went down that path. I'm just explaining here. All of a sudden, I don't say you do that. Do you do that?
No. I don't know if I do, actually.
Sisney's weirdly the most level-headed woman I've ever met.
Thank you, Tanya.
Why is that so weird?
Well, just because I'm not.
We don't find that weird. We get it. All right, here we go. Vanessa, she's been with him 6 years. She thinks something's going on because he's on the phone. He's sneaking out to the front yard to talk to Christian. She doesn't know who Christian is. It's a new friend. She's concerned. They're getting married in 2 weeks, and she wants to know if any other woman is on his mind. So, Vanessa, we're going to call your fiance. We're going to offer your fiance flowers and find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we come on and tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have... Ryan?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
My permission to call on 102.7.
Kiss FM. Okay, here we go. Ready, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Jesse.
This is Jesse.
Hi there. I'm calling from Blooms Galore. We're a brand new flower shop in Lakewood. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. So, we're right by the Costco, and we're kind of new to the area, so we're doing a new promotion, and we're giving away a free dozen red roses today. So basically, you are able to send these to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing info, credit card info, anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
How did you even get my name? I didn't sign up for anything, did I?
You may have purchased something online either in the past 6 to 18 months, and you may have clicked to receive promotional offers from external vendors, and that's how we get our database.
I see.
Yeah. They're absolutely free. You can send them and put a smile on someone's face today with free flowers.
Okay, I guess that sounds good. And I send them to anybody?
Yeah, just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a note on there for you, too.
Okay. Let's send them to Christine. and I guess the note can say Vegas was incredible, and we got to do it again.
Vegas was incredible, and we got to do it again. Cool.
Who the hell is Christine?
Jesse, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to understand that. We have your fiance Vanessa on the phone. What's the answer to her question?
Who is Christine?
Christine, she's just a friend.
Vegas? What?
Nah, she's a friend I met in Vegas.
Really? You send flowers to your friend?
Yeah, she's been having a hard time, and I thought I'd give her a
I cannot believe you're doing this 2 weeks before our wedding. You know what?
She's just a friend.
You know what? You are done. I'm done with you.
Hold on.
The wedding.
Jesse, you just said Jesse, you are marrying Vanessa in 2 weeks, and given a chance to send flowers, you send roses to Christine in Vegas, saying Vegas was incredible. We got to do it again. Can you explain how that's innocent?
Explain.
Yes, she was our.
About it, Ryan. You're a liar, Jess. You're a liar.
She was our hostess at the hotel. She gave us a good time.
Why are you stuttering? If you know what? You're a liar. Don't even try it. You're lying.
I'm not lying, babe.
No, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I've caught you lying before, and this is it. This is the final straw.
I can't believe you're trying to do this on the radio.
Has he cheated on you before?
Talk to me.
You were lying. You lied straight to my face. You say you're talking to your mom. You say you're finalizing details on the wedding. You're a liar.
No, babe, that's what I'm doing. That's always what I'm doing. It's always for you.
How is she not top of mind when you're about to send roses to somebody? If you're going to marry her in 2 weeks?
Because I send her roses all the time. I've been doing everything I can for the last 6 years to be with her, and
you can just hop over this. Christine is just go to that girl.
I don't want her. I don't want her.
You just sent roses to Jesse.
She wasn't anything. Okay, so she was something at some point.
What?
Jesse, you're getting married.
You admitted to a one-night stand.
You're marrying.
No, she was our hostess at
right.
the hotel.
Right. No, I don't disagree with you, Vanessa. I think that there's shadiness here. Jesse, you're supposed to marry Vanessa in 2 weeks, and this is what's going on. I mean, it's not great. Vanessa, I'm going to let Jesse go, and I don't know what to tell you with this coming in 2 weeks, but you got a problem. Just the fact he sent them to Christine.
I'm just in shock.
I'm sure you are.
Sweetie.
I'm sure you are. Hang on, Vanessa, 1 second. If you are listening to that and you can come up with an explanation for how that is okay when you're getting married in 2 weeks, I'd love to hear it, because I just don't, no matter what he's doing, they shouldn't get married. They should not get married. Calling it off, it's a drastic measure.
2 weeks before the wedding?
Hang on. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, we went out for a walk the other night and we bumped into a neighbor that we never met. But there was some weird familiarity between my husband and the neighbor. I don't know how to describe it other than to say I feel like they maybe have met before and both knew something that I didn't. I know it sounds like I'm being paranoid, but I don't think I am. Later, I asked him if he'd ever met her. And I purposely got her name wrong, and he corrected it very quickly. Well, there's the smoking gun.
Wow.
If they've never met, I mean, he's going to remember it that passionately.
Right.
And then he slowed down as if he caught himself. Well, that is interesting. Kelly, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, hi.
Appreciate you listening to Hacienda Heights. It all sounded innocent until the part in the email where you say he corrected you quickly about you giving the wrong name to her. And then you say it was like he caught himself. Tell me more.
Well, yeah, her name is Jamie, but I said, it was great meeting Janet, and he immediately jumped in to say that I had her name wrong, but it was like in a way that wasn't casual, like, oh, sweetie, I think her name was this. It was like, oh, no, her name is Jamie.
Oh.
So her name is Jamie, is that right?
Yeah, so then it's just the way he defended it, like, as if it was like a friend of his that I was saying something wrong about.
What was weird about their interaction?
They just had this familiarity with each other. Like they had, like you're sitting with somebody and you feel like they have a secret,
and they're not saying anything, and they're kind of looking at each other like they know each other, but they're not saying it, or there's something going on. It's just an energy that I got from the two of them.
Well, we are going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to call your husband to find out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
Hang on 1 second. Kelly is on the line. She is concerned that her husband is lying about a neighbor that they passed walking, and he indicated that she got her name wrong. She did that on purpose. He quickly corrected her as if he knew her. And then he fumbled, and so she thinks that maybe they had something to hide. It was an awkward exchange.
Right.
And she felt like there was a secret that they had between the two of them. And that's really the bottom line here.
That's
so
a woman's
Kelly,
intuition.
How long have you been married to him?
Oh, gosh. We knew each other in college, so 22 years.
Wow, you've known him a long time.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to make the call now as a last resort here, as a public service. I need you to say, Kelly, you have my permission, Ryan, to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, be very, very quiet while we try and get to the bottom of it. And let's see what we can find out. Okay, Kelly?
Yeah.
Hello, it's Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. My name is Giovanna. I'm calling from Gigi's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Good, Giovanna. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're new in Hacienda Heights. We're right on Gale near Sequoia Market. Do you know where that little shopping center is?
Yeah.
Perfect. So the reason I'm calling is because we're trying to promote our business, and so we're offering local residents to send free dozen roses to anybody that they like today. And you've been selected to send a dozen red roses. So they're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can write a quick note.
Does it matter if they're at work or home or anything?
No, that doesn't matter as long as you have the address for delivery.
That's sweet. Okay. Yeah. Red rose is for my wife. Her name's Kelly.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
She's working today. I can give you her office address.
Okay. Do you want to put write the note first?
Oh, sure. Kelly, actually it works out well. Kelly, getting ready for this weekend. Hope you're excited. Love, Thomas.
Getting ready for this weekend. Hope you're excited. Love, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Kelly, on the line. Thank you for staying on the line with us here for 1 second while we ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
What are you getting ready for this weekend, Thomas?
We're going to go to Catalina for the weekend.
Okay. Kelly, is that true?
Yeah, we are.
Thomas, the reason we're calling you, I'm just going to be direct here.
Okay.
The reason we're calling you, Kelly, your wife, thinks that you had an encounter with your neighbor. You guys were walking. You passed her. Her name is Jamie, and she feels like that the two of you have some history together. Okay. Did you know your neighbor Jamie before you saw her with your wife walking?
I'm pretty sure I did. And if it's called, it sounds like this is probably the reason why. She used to date a buddy of mine named Fred years ago, and I'm pretty sure she didn't recognize me, but I didn't want to kind of bring up old ties, so I just...
but why didn't you tell your wife, though, that you'd known her?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. It was a while back. What?
Why didn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I really didn't think it was a big deal. I guess I was coming off more awkward than I thought. And I didn't really want to meet her.
It's like super awkward. Really awkward.
Well, wait. Hold on, Kelly. You said in your email you're not being paranoid. Are you being paranoid?
No, he was behaving very strange. Very, very strange.
That's fair. I just feel shocked.
More than just like she didn't recognize you. You guys were she definitely knew who you were.
Well, I'm still friends with Freddie, and they kind of burned some bridges, so I don't, if she didn't recognize me, I think it's better for all of us, I think.
She did. You guys were acting so weird. Why didn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I am sorry. There's nothing that went on or went on beyond that. I was just kind of surprised. I wasn't too sure. I think it's her, and I'm...
All right. Thomas, you are saying that there's nothing going on with you and Jamie. You're not cheating on your wife.
No.
Right.
No.
Kelly, there you have it.
I know you didn't want it to be weird, but it's really damn weird now, because now I don't trust you. Or
that's fine. Okay, look, okay, fine. So how about, so if she's a new neighbor, we met the dog. Next time we run into her, I'll bring it up. I will ask her if she used to date Freddie, and I promise I'll bring it up next time.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Kelly, we're going to let you guys go. We're going to let you both go.
That works. Okay.
Good luck. And if you're going to Catalina, I hope you guys get a chance to talk, okay? I think Kelly might be overreacting.
Really?
Yeah. It sounds like she's just coming after him. Doesn't it?
Right. Okay. Maybe she's got something to hide.
I don't know, but I'm just telling you the tone that I'm hearing from Kelly makes me think that either she's got something to hide or she's overreacting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. As it went on, I started to think that maybe she's creating something. She's creating a narrative.
Mm-hmm. Bing, 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 bing.
Ryan's Roses, something is, there's an aroma. Next, we'll explain. We just did a Ryan's Roses. It was Kelly and Thomas. They've known each other for a long time. They're married. And Kelly, his wife, thinks that when they passed the neighbor walking, he knew her in the past and they had a relationship and something's going on. Anyway, let me play a little of the call and then I want to get your take on it. But I don't always feel like this, but I do think she was creating a narrative in her head. And I don't think he was doing something wrong, but I feel like she wanted to believe he was. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we've seen that before in the past where the wife has created this narrative or she's actually the one cheating.
Let me play some of the call.
Why didn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I really didn't think it was a big deal. I guess I was coming off more awkward than I thought. And I didn't really want to meet her.
It's like super awkward.
Okay, I don't know what it is. It's just my gut feeling is that as I listened to that call, I felt like he's not cheating on her and that she's creating this story, which we all do. We create these stories in our head, these plots in our head, but I think she's really created the story in her head and it's not there.
What bothers me, though, is that he didn't tell her from the get-go. This is his wife. Why wouldn't he just say, oh, I think that she used to date one of my buddies?
That I don't know.
You see, that's weird.
But I think she's going for the full narrative on this, and I don't think it's there. I really don't think it's there.
We don't know if he's calling the neighbor right now to get their story straight so that when they do run into her the next time they're walking the dog.
But didn't you feel like she wanted to find out, like she wanted to will it that he knew her?
I did sense that, but I also don't think he's Mr. Innocent.
All right, we got business to take care of.
Yeah.
Let's move on. I don't know. I wasn't fully satisfied. I got to tell you. And when I'm not satisfied, I'm going to tell you. It's like that. It's like those second date updates sometimes. They don't. I want to say, hey, great one, guys. But it didn't do it for me. I felt a little unfulfilled.
Yeah, the water's murky.
I felt a little unfulfilled.
He sent his wife the flowers.
And they're going to Catalina.
No, and did you notice that when he sent the roses, he's like, oh, this is perfect. Like almost like he knew, like he was trying to cover. I don't know.
If I were you, I'd complain this morning about that Ryan's Rose.
Yeah.
Who are they going to complain to?
Call management. It was just unfulfilling. We'll do another one Monday.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. The Bad Batch has arrived. Season 1, Episode 1. I am so excited for this series, and I am doing these alone. I'm flying solo. Get it? Solo? Okay. I don't think I've ever told that joke before. But anyways, I gotta be really, really selective with the Star Wars content, especially with how much there is coming out in terms of getting Nikki involved and watching it, which is why I'm gonna do these by myself. I'm doing them watch parties also, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch. That is still up in the air, but I'm very much looking forward to the Bad Batch. I did get all caught up. I watched all the Bad Batch episodes from the Clone Wars, and I watched the very end of the Clone Wars, and I'm very much looking forward to this, and I think the obvious major question going into this show is, what has the Bad Batch been up to? Where are they? What are they doing? What was their role, if any, during Order 66? Because they're obviously not normal clones. Are they going to have the same response to Order 66 and go kill some Jedi? Order 66 is one of those things that, regardless of what format I've seen it in, whether it's movies, shows, animated cartoons, the games, it doesn't matter. It always has this crazy effect on me. That's obviously one of the biggest questions going into this show. Where exactly does it take place? What is their role? What are they up to? And I'm very excited. You ready for the reaction? Let's go. Let's go. Dang. Clone Wars logo dissolving into the Bad Batch logo.
Separatists push to the brink. Republic forces continue to mount victories on battlefronts across the galaxy after the Jedi Knights thwarted an attempt to kidnap Chancellor Palpatine. The evil droid General Grievous retreated to the Outer Rim with his legions of battle droids severely depleted. Grievous mounts a desperate and brutal counterattack across several star systems. We find Republic clone troopers locked in deadly combat on the besieged world of Kaller, led by Jedi Master Depa Billaba.
Dang. Those battle droids crack me up every single time.
Master! Here.
Caleb, where are the reinforcements?
Don't worry, they're right behind me.
Is that Kanan Jarrus? What the fuck? Dude, Kanan's like one of my favorite characters. So we're obviously gonna see Kanan's master get killed in Order 66 here.
The Clone War may soon be over. Better tell that to the clankers headed our way. Jedi General Obi-Wan Kenobi has found and engaged General Grievous on Utapau.
Yep.
I suggest we focus on the task at hand.
Any orders? Shall we do what we do?
Let's blow something up!
Well, Caleb, shall we let them do what they do?
Only if I can go with them.
You ready for this? We move fast.
That's the only way I know.
What in the hell, dude? We're right at Order 66. It's about to go down. I think it just happened. Yup.
Execute Order 66.
Oh, fuck.
Master! Master!
You must run!
Oh my god.
Run, Caleb!
Stay away from me!
Oh, shit.
What just happened? Comm channels repeating one directive. Execute Order 66.
Alright, so they're not affected by that at all. Which makes sense.
Crosshair, you and I will track down the kid and make sure nothing happens to him.
Dude, Order 66, every single time, video game, show, movie, it gives me like that such uncomfortable, just chill. Every single time it happens.
Come on down, kid. We're here to help.
No! Liar!
What are you doing? Following orders.
The fuck, dude?
Good soldiers follow orders.
What the fuck?
Crosshair, stand down!
Damn.
I'm on your side. Just hear me.
Yes, Crosshair, the only one who's...
You killed her!
The others did. I'm just as confused as you are.
Stay back!
I can help you.
No!
You don't know who you fucking with. Damn, dude.
I stunned him when he jumped. He didn't make it.
Damn, well, this started off with a fucking banger. Fucking seeing Kanan as a child right into Order 66. It's like, come on.
We're coming up on Camino.
It's good to be home.
Dang, we're going to Camino right now?
General Grievous was defeated on Utapau. The Separatist leadership has collapsed. The war is over. Just like I said. Hunter let that Jedi kid escape. Or do you want to keep lying to us?
This is going to be a problem.
And the Jedi rebellion has been foiled.
Revenge of the Sith. Fantastic movie, by the way. That's so dope seeing the crossover.
Galactic Empire? We're soldiers of the Republic. Republic, Empire, what's the difference? The systematic termination of the Jedi is a big one for me. That, we've got company.
Hello, my name's Omega. I was wondering when you guys would come back. You're Clone Force 99.
What are you doing on Camino, kid?
Her job.
What? Alright. What up, Tarkin?
Chancellor Palpatine has always supported our cloning advancements in the past.
Emperor Palpatine's priorities have changed. With the war at an end, the need for future clones is being questioned.
Our contracts stipulate the continued production.
Your contracts were with the Republic, which no longer exists.
Wrecker, it is a logical conclusion that your affinity for destruction would stem from your conditioning.
You take that back!
I am merely stating a scientific hypothesis based on factual data.
Oh, well, I got a fact for you. I like to blow things up because I like to blow things up!
I'm so Wrecker, it's not even funny. Fuck stealth. Let's just blow shit up.
Hello again. Omega. From
Yeah,
earlier?
who are you?
Don't you have some places to be?
No, I'll stay.
You want to sit with us?
I mean, she's obviously a big fan.
I like you. You don't fit in around here either.
What are you really doing here on Camino, kid? Don't you have a family somewhere? Parents?
Parents?
We've got a problem. Admiral Tarkin's here. He's the one evaluating the clones.
This is really good. I like going into something like this without having any knowledge at all about what we might be expecting, and already to this point I'm shocked and blown away by what we've seen.
The value of all clone troopers is being challenged by the Empire. To demonstrate your effectiveness, a combat proficiency test is in order.
We've done these 1,000 times, boys. You know what to do.
You may begin.
Cross that, take the towers.
Switch to live fire.
Live rounds could damage my clones.
Fucking Tarkin. Oh. Fuck, dude. Those are the same troopers that Luke fucked up in Mandalorian.
These are rather unusual tactics.
The clones of Experimental Unit 99 have a tendency to veer from standard combat protocol.
Belly to back suplex, let's go. Dude, the Bad Batch is so much fun. These guys are fantastic. That's dope. Is Tarkin impressed? Is he not impressed? Probably doesn't like that they kind of just do things on their own.
That was quite an impressive display. Our new Empire may have methods which seem a bit unorthodox, but so does this squadron. Both certainly have their merits. We have tracked a group of insurgents to the Onderon sector.
Oh.
They must be dealt with.
That Imperial officer, I think he has it out for you. I overheard him talking to Lamassu. He doesn't like clones.
It's nothing to worry about.
Then let me come with you. Things aren't like before. We need to leave Camino. Hunter. Never mind.
There's something very up with this kid. I think it's pretty clear that she's a clone, but obviously there's something more.
I'm clocking 25 heat signatures ahead. 0 droids. Tarkin said insurgents, not droids. There are children down there. Something's not right. Make the call, Hunter. We're not alone. Now stand down.
You heard him. Stand down.
These aren't separatists. They're Republic fighters. Why would Tarkin send us to attack our own forces?
Because we refuse to fight for an empire.
You're Saw.
What up, Saw?
Trained by Captain Rex and General Skywalker to fight for the Republic.
The newly declared empire sent you to wipe us out.
We're here to neutralize a group of insurgents.
Here we are. What are you gonna do? Strike us down like you did the Jedi?
Is that a request?
Fuck, dude.
Take a look at the insurgents you were sent to destroy. Makes you wonder what else they're lying about. With the Jedi decimated and the clone army under his command, Palpatine will have control over the entire galaxy unless we stop him.
The war is over.
If we give up now, everything we fought for, everyone we lost, will have been for nothing. I won't let that happen. The Clone War may have ended. The Civil War is about to begin.
And the rebellion is born.
The old ways are done. You can either adapt and survive, or die with the past.
I love this so much so far. This is so good.
We need to complete the mission. Wake up, Crosshair. They sent us to eliminate innocent civilians. I'm following orders. Exactly. Those insurgents are plotting against the Emperor. If you don't have the stomach to do what needs to be done, then you're not fit to lead this squad.
It feels like Crosshair is a problem. You know, like, with what we've seen up to this point, it almost feels like the potential for what they could show us is endless. Like, are we going to get a baby, like, young Jen Erso? Are we going to get Cassian? The fact that we got, like, a young Kanan, like...
I would not discount Omega's insight. A state of heightened awareness is not unusual for an enhanced clone such as herself. When Nalase spoke of 5 clones, Tarkin assumed that meant us, but echoes are reg. The 5th is Omega. We're going back for her. Disobeying orders again over a kid.
Dude, they disobey orders all the time. Quit acting like a weirdo, Crosshair. Come on!
She's one of us. We're not leaving her there.
I don't like where this is going.
The Empire does not tolerate failure. Conspiring with Saw Gerrera. I assume you know the punishment for treason?
Treason?
Throw them in the brig.
I warned you not to come back.
Had to. We were looking for you. You want to come with us?
You came back for me?
Don't you see we're locked up in here because of him? He had us disobey orders. Good soldiers follow orders. Let's focus on getting out of here.
I know what you're going to do, but please don't.
What do you know?
It's not your fault. You can't help it.
She's kind of acting like a Force user a little bit. The way she's talking and very like Zen-like almost.
While the chip is not as active as its standard clones, the Order does appear to be working.
Can you intensify the programming?
Yes.
So he's the only one that the chip actually is functioning for. And they're going to increase that shit? I mean, this... Talking about Kamino and a potential Force user clone brings back even Mandalorian ties with Grogu and the scientist, and I mean Mandalorian's obviously way, like, many years after this. Fuck, dude.
Is that Crosshair?
They're gonna have to kill their fucking brother.
Have you lost your mind?
We should have killed that Jedi. You disobeyed orders.
God, I'm tired of him saying that.
You never could see the bigger picture. Now surrender.
Is that an order?
I guess it is.
I guess I'm disobeying that one too.
Alright, this is very tense. Fuck, dude. Fuck you, Crosshair. I know you're not yourself. Still.
When I say go, you head for that ramp and don't stop. Got it?
Only one way out, Hunter.
Damn! What? Alright, who is this kid?
The remaining clones of Squad 99 have escaped, along with Omega.
We must be cautious. Until the Empire's intentions are made clear, say nothing.
Impressive shot back there. Where'd you learn to do that?
I never fired a blaster before.
Yeah, she's definitely got some kind of force ability.
What about your friends? Could any of them help us?
I can think of one. Plot a course for J-19. We know a guy. Strap in, kid. You're not gonna want to miss this view.
That was a spectacular episode. That was so cool. Are they gonna go find Rex? Is that what's happening? I love that they answered. I'm sure I wasn't the only one who had the question, but I feel like the biggest question going into this series was what's going on with the Batch? Where were they? What part did they have in the whole Order 66? And they smacked us right in the face with it right off the bat. I said it during the episode. Every single time I've ever seen Order 66, whether it's in a game or a movie or a show, it just gives me those feelings. It's so crazy. The fact that we saw Kanan as a child is just, it's like one of those mind-blowing moments. And seeing Saw Gerrera, I just feel like the potential for what we have right here with the time period that we're in, they've got so much to play with. I know there's going to be other tie-ins to the other content. That was really, really, really awesome. I did not expect to see the Bad Batch break up at all. I thought they were going to all stay together. And yeah, I mean, Crosshair, he's the only one that the chip worked on, and they went all in on it and doubled down, and he's going to be a problem. That dude's going to be a really big problem. And I'm really excited for this. It didn't feel like it was a 70-minute episode. That shit flew by, and it was fantastic. It was emotional. There were surprises. I love seeing moments from different points of view, like hearing the Palpatine speech about basically starting the Empire from their point of view was super cool. Yeah, it's just, I feel like the potential for what we have here is just so great. And what are we going to see? Who are they going to introduce? What stories are they going to kind of like plant the seed for that we see playing out later? It's like, are we going to see a Cassian Andor because of his show? Are we going to see young Jyn Erso? Are we going to, I don't know. What is the deal with this little girl? Is she's clearly got some kind of force sensitivity, because you don't just pick up a blaster and just shoot it perfectly on target like that without any issues. And there's definitely something there with her and Hunter. Like, there's definitely something there. Star Wars is in such a good place right now. I love it so much. Everything that Mandalorian is doing, coming out of the sequel trilogy, and the way they wrapped up Clone Wars, which was fantastic. This feels like it's going to be another fantastic show. So excited. One thing that one character that I'm super interested in learning more about and getting more is Infant's Nest. And I'm curious to see if we're going to see her again, I don't know. I just feel like there's just, in terms of the start of like the rebellion and the start of the empire and just so much different stuff that we could be diving into, it feels really exciting because again, it's animated. They could really go anywhere they want. I wonder if we're going to see more of Kanan. Yeah. Like what else are we going to see? Like what else are they going to insert in the show and just connect the dots? And yeah, if Omega is force sensitive and like obviously the Kaminoans were, is that how you say that? There was a level of concern that she bounced, and I wonder if that's going to be like the very kind of start of their process of trying to develop a force sensitive being and having that kind of link into what we saw with the whole kind of stuff with Grogu and the Mandalorian, stuff like that. We know Ahsoka joined the rebellion at some point before Rebels, so yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it is possible. And the fact that the very beginning of this episode started with Clone Wars and it dissolved into the Bad Batch logo. Ahsoka was the last, Vader was the last thing we saw in Clone Wars, but Ahsoka was one of the last things we saw kind of just leaving. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what they could potentially, like, is Maul going to be a player at all in this show? Like, is he going to pop up somewhere? Are we going to check in with Obi-Wan and Yoda at all to kind of lead into the Obi-Wan series? I don't know. The moment that they hit us with Kanan at the beginning, my brain just started exploding because we didn't know what to expect with this, and now I feel like the possibilities are just endless.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I've been somewhat suspicious of my wife lately. She seems to have some sort of weird connection with a neighbor, but a very close neighborhood, and everyone gets along, but they have a buddy-buddy relationship. I hadn't made a big deal about them, but we had our 4th of July block party the other day. I ended up getting pretty drunk and just going home early. My wife stayed, and the next day was strange and has been since. My fear is that they hooked up or got too friendly, and now everyone knows or thinks something. What a bad feeling to have. So this is from Chris. Let me grab Chris in Culver City. Chris, thanks for coming on with us.
Sure.
So you went away and you think something happened between them?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you sense her behavior to be strange, to be weird, like she's hiding something?
I'm getting a kind of an overall vibe from everybody, not just her, but like even our neighbors and friends. Everybody feels like there's something they're not saying.
Now, is that just paranoia, or do you think that's real?
I mean, I think it's real. It feels real. It definitely feels like there's a change in the air. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a terrible feeling, I'm sure. How long have you been married?
A couple of years.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me put you on hold. We're going to make a call to your wife and see what we can find out, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Hang on one second. We're going to call Chris's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we going to do?
I think that we should, because it's kind of, I don't know that she would want to send roses to her husband or another male. I know that you would love to receive flowers, Ryan, but...
I almost said it, but thank you for saying it.
I know. So what if we
tongue.
say we have flowers that are supposed to be sent to her, but we just want to confirm the address?
Okay, for the record, I would accept roses, but if you're thinking of sending me something...
You want white orchids.
Yes, white orchids. Okay.
I know.
All right.
I got you.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Are you going to send me white orchids?
Do you love that I knew that?
Yes.
I wouldn't peg you for a white orchid kind of guy.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Sissany, I've told you guys 100 times. Sissany remembered it.
Yeah.
At least she's thoughtful enough to remember what kind of flowers I want if you're going to send me flowers. She might be sending me flowers because she actually wrote it down.
I didn't even write it down. It's all
knows
here.
it.
I know what I'm getting you.
Tubbs, what kind of flowers do you want? Have you seen a white orchid? Do you know what a white orchid is?
Oh, carnations look kind of cool.
Oh, Tom.
That's my favorite moment. Wait, Google white orchid and tell me what you think.
Okay, let's see.
So, meanwhile, while he does that, what are you getting me? And what's it for?
Whatever, just for funsies. I'm not going to tell you.
Well, what category is it in?
It's something that you've mentioned that you want. It's just little. But I put it right here. Nope.
Okay. Well, it's not a white orchid.
Is it edible? It's not edible.
Oh.
But you need it.
All right. What are we going to offer Chris's wife?
I'm going to say that we have some flowers, but I need to confirm her address and just
for delivery. Tubbs, what do you think?
No, they look good. I've seen those.
I've seen those.
All right, now Google orange orchard. Tell me if you've seen that before. All right, we're gonna get to this call now. Have you seen oranges? Yeah. All right, let's get to Chris now. Shifting gears, okay? Chris, we're gonna call your wife now. Sissy's gonna take care of it, but we need you to stay very quiet until we tell her you're on the air, okay?
Okay, sure.
And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then her name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, great. Sissany, here we go. Good luck, Chris.
Hello.
Hi, is this Katie?
Yes, hi.
Hi, Katie. My name is Yolanda. I'm calling from the Blooming Florist. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. So we're actually new to the area. We're a flower shop here in Culver City, right on Washington near Center Street. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah, we're brand new, and this is actually kind of embarrassing. So our systems went down last night, and we lost a lot of records for our deliveries today. And I have some roses that are being sent to you. All I have is your name and number, but I don't have a confirmation for the delivery address. Would you want those sent to your home or your work?
Who are they from?
They're actually from a secret admirer. They said they didn't actually put a name on the note. They said that you would know who they're from.
Okay, there's no name on the note, but did they, whenever they purchased them, did they leave a name with you?
They didn't. And if they did, I don't have that anymore. There was a weird glitch last night with our system. So I just have your number, and I know that we have to get these flowers to you today.
Okay.
Is there a problem?
No, but do you have any contact info for who sent them?
Let me see if I'm scrolling
do you have
here.
A number or something of who would have sent them to me?
I mean, I have no idea. I know that it was let me see let me check. I don't have any other info here. Sorry about that. Could they be from your husband, or do you have a boyfriend, or obviously someone that's interested in you?
Yeah, I do have a husband. It's surprising just because it's not our anniversary or anything like that.
Oh, but I mean, they're probably from him then, right? Listen, I just need to confirm it, just to deliver them to your home, or do you have an office?
Okay, look, I just have to tell you, if they're not from my husband, I can't accept the delivery.
Okay.
Katie, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your husband on the line. And Katie, we're calling you because we think you know who those flowers might be coming from. Do you?
I might. They might be from my husband, or there might be one other possibility.
And Chris, what is the neighbor's name?
His name's Nick.
You think they're from Nick, Katie?
This is just something I'd rather not talk about on the radio, to be honest.
I understand. So we're on the air now, and Chris is here, and he has asked us to call you because he's concerned. He thinks that something happened with you and your neighbor when he went to sleep on the 4th of July at the block party. Can you confirm or deny?
I just don't really want to get into a lot of personal details, but yeah, I got really drunk at the party, so did Nick, and we probably got honestly a little bit too flirty, but...
So what happened?
Nothing.
Well, the neighbors are indicating otherwise.
Yeah, all the neighbors are talking.
Nothing, really, really bad happened. I might have sat on his lap, but I was just really drunk.
But do you remember? You might have, but you don't remember.
Don't you find that a little inappropriate being married?
Yeah, I do. And it's not something that should have happened, but it didn't go any further than that.
Are you sure? Are you positive?
Chris, do you believe your wife?
I don't even know what to believe right now. I can't believe she didn't come to me and tell me this. I mean, in front of everybody, you sat on this guy's lap in front of all of my friends, all of our neighbors. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I really do feel really bad about it. It shouldn't have happened, obviously, but it did not go any further than that. It was, it was inappropriate. I was being way too flirty, but I didn't want to tell you about it because, I mean, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it was in front of people. Like, we weren't alone. Like, nothing else happened, and I just kind of want to, like, I'm not really going to talk to Nick anymore. Like, it's not something you have to worry about. I just didn't really want to come up.
Look, we'll let you guys take it from here. But Chris, I think your hunch is right. Don't know how far it went. Katie, I think I would be curious if I were your husband, and you guys should just have an honest conversation. Wish you best of luck. I mean, I think Chris was reading the signs right. You know, and maybe she doesn't remember, but.
Sounds like more happened than just the lap sitting.
And also, I felt like she knew that the flowers were coming from Nick, the neighbor.
Totally.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, listen to this. I found a pair of women's underwear in the clean laundry that did not belong to me. We share the laundry room with everyone in the apartment complex, so at first I thought I grabbed them by accident. They were black, but it happened again, this time in the washer. They were pink and ruined my entire white load of laundry. So they were clearly in there from the start because I checked the washing machine before I dumped the clothes in there. So the machine was empty. So Sandra Del Monte, Sandra, you think that you're married, right?
Yes, we're married.
Okay, so you think that your husband is cheating on you with someone who's cheating at your apartment because the laundry's at your apartment? Or how's it getting in your own wash?
Well, it happened twice, which is why I'm freaking out. But the first time, I just was folding my laundry, and my husband was watching TV next to me, and there was this black pair of underwear that were not mine in the laundry. But people have said that, there's signs, like make sure you take all your laundry, like people leave things, you know what I mean, in the laundry. And my husband, when that happened, he didn't even flinch. And so I thought, it's some other lady probably just left her laundry, a pair of underwear got stuck to the inside of the dryer or whatever.
Right.
Well, it happened again, except this time, all of my white laundry turned pink because there was a pair of pink cotton, at one point pink, now somewhat bleached, but cotton underwear that went in with my white, but they went in with my white because they ruined my white. So I know that the pink pair of underwear came from my house, my laundry, and now I think my husband has maybe been having a little...
Right, but I'm just curious. I'm just trying to think of if there is another woman, how does her underwear get into your laundry? That means they're having the affair in your room?
Yeah, and she's going into your dirty laundry and putting it in there?
Or he's taking her laundry home? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how it ends up in there.
The laundry was sheets, and they were white. So if it happened in my bed, which, it better not.
They were left in the sheets and then balled up. Okay, God, now I'm seeing. See, now I have imagery. I have balls of material.
And wow.
All right, Sandra, how long have you been married?
Well, we've been living there 2 years, but we've been married for 4.
Okay, gonna come back and call your husband. Sandra's on the line. We're gonna call her husband. She's found 2 pairs of different underwear from a woman in the laundry. She was doing sheets. She thinks that somehow the underwear was at the bottom of the sheets, got balled up in the sheets when the sheets got into the laundry, and now she has a smoking gun. How else? I mean, do you have house guests often? Any female house guests?
We live in a 1-bedroom apartment. We're getting ready to buy a house. No.
Let's call here's what's going to happen. Sissany is going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, and then if he writes a message, what message he writes on the card. So be very quiet until we all announce that we're on the air, all right?
Okay.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, here we go.
Hi, can I speak to Raul?
Speaking.
Hi, Raul. My name is Layla. I'm calling from the Floral Spot. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm good. What's going on?
We're a new flower shop here on the corner of Garvey and Santa Anita, actually. You know where that little Caesars is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right in that shopping center. So we're brand new, and because of that, we're promoting our delivery service. So we're giving out a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you want, and they'll get them by this afternoon. I don't need any credit card info or billing info or anything from you. They're absolutely free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
Stop you right there real quick. No, I'm not really interested, actually.
Are you sure they're free? You don't need to spend any money, and there's nobody in your life that you would want to send flowers to?
I'm not even sure I'd send them to, so...
Oh, you'd put a smile on anybody's face if you send them some free flowers.
Nah, I'm cool.
Are you sure?
Thanks. Yeah.
I mean, you'd be doing me a huge favor because my boss is on me and he really wants me to get these flowers out today. And you're the third person that said no. And if there's any way that you could just send them to anybody, you'd be helping me out so much.
To be honest, I'm not really sure where I'd send them to. That's the whole thing.
Raul, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife Sandra on the line. You sounded you had an allergic reaction to sending roses to anybody. Why so?
Raul, why are you not going to send your wife flowers?
Well, look, I just thought it was some sort of telemarketing scam or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... That's what I thought.
Okay. Raul, can I tell you... So, Sandra reached out to us, and she told us that she found on two different occasions, two different pairs of women's underwear. And the women's underwear came from your bed in your load of sheets. And it's not her underwear. Can you explain why there's some other woman's underwear in your bed?
What? No. What?
Remember the black underwear that I found when I was doing the laundry when you were watching sports?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and you didn't say anything, and you didn't even, flinch. Well, I found another pair that were pink originally that turned, I don't know if you noticed, but now our sheets are slightly pink. They ruined our white sheets, and they were not left. You tried to say, oh, the black ones are probably just left. It happens all the time. These were not left in the laundry room. They went in with our sheets, which means that they came from our apartment, Raul.
Sandra, you need to chill out first. You need to chill out.
Oh, no, don't tell me to chill out. I'm done. This is not okay.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. This is crazy. You know it happened already one time before.
Yeah, well, where did the pink underwear come from then, Raul? They came from our house.
Raul, where's all this underwear coming from?
I don't know.
Are you cheating on your wife?
What? No, I mean, look, there's this crazy chick in the building, you know what I mean? And I just figured, she was going to try and start something. I mean, I could just shed that crazy.
Who are you talking about, Raul?
I don't know. Some woman. I mean,
Some woman. What's her name, Raul? What's her name?
I don't even know her name. I don't know her name. I could just, you can just tell she's crazy. And look, and to be honest, that's the reason why I didn't want to send the flowers. Look, it sounds like a scam, and I'm like, this lady's going to try to do something with my marriage. I'm not going to do anything.
Raul, I'm having a hard time with it. All right, look, Sandra, there's not much more we can do. This is about as far as we can take it with your husband, Raul. So, Raul, she's on to it. So I suggest you get real honest real soon. And Sandra, I'm going to let you both go, and good luck. I hope you sort it all out. I don't believe him.
No way. People that start our conversation by saying, you know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean.
No. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to Game 2 of the Dodgers World Series games with another woman. We're both big Dodger fans, and he said he got tickets through work and therefore had to go with coworkers. So obviously I was disappointed, but wouldn't stand in the way of him getting to go. But the more I learn and piece things together, the more I realize it wasn't a group from work. It was him and another woman. Not sure if she's from the office or not. So, Janet, thanks for coming on.
Hi.
Hi. How'd you figure this out?
Well, first, I'm friends with most of his coworkers. I mean, I know everybody. And if he was going to the Dodgers game, why weren't there any pictures on Facebook? I mean, it's the World Series. You know those guys are going to be posting pictures of themselves at the game, number one. Number two, I was doing the laundry, and in his pocket of his work pants was a receipt for 1 beer, 1 glass of wine, and 2 Dodger dogs. And that doesn't make any sense because if he was going with his coworkers, there'd be like a dozen drinks on that. But he's the guy, my husband, that'll buy the first round. You know, he likes to make people happy. Why was there a glass of wine? Like, these aren't the kind of guys that drink wine, his coworkers, number one. Number two, why was there 1 wine, 1 beer, and 2 Dodger dogs?
No, but how do you know he was with a woman?
I mean, what guy drinks wine at the Dodgers?
Ryan probably would. But do you know if his boss is female? Or
no.
Could it be a female coworker?
Listen, it's weird. It's a mostly male-dominated office. There are females, but why wouldn't there be 12 drinks or 15 drinks?
Right. Okay.
I mean, even that would be weird.
Here's what we're doing. Let's just find out. Janet, hang on one sec. We'll call your husband. All right, Janet's on the phone. Dodgers, game 2. She and her husband are big Dodger fans. He said he gets to go with some people from work. She thinks, no, I don't think so. I think he was with another woman at the Dodger game. That's a bold move. Right. To take another woman to the Dodger game. At the World Series, that is way on the radar.
That's a moment that you share with someone that you
care
about.
And if you're hiding something, you're not going to the World Series game to hide. So I don't know. But I hear it in your voice. Janet is in Pasadena. We are going to call him and offer him some roses. We need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, Sisney's going to offer him some roses. Stay very quiet. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he writes on the card as well, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Rick?
This is Rick.
Hi, Rick. I'm calling from Pasadena Blooms. My name is Sherry. We're a brand new flower shop here on Colorado. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So we're giving away a dozen red roses today, and basically they're absolutely free. And how this works is that you get to send them to anybody that you'd like. So you just give us the name of anybody, and they can get them by lunchtime today. We're just trying to promote our delivery service.
Oh, wow. That's great. Yeah, I would definitely like to take advantage of that.
Okay.
What do we do?
So we can pick the card. I have a bunch of different cards that you can choose from. Birthday, anniversary, love, thinking of you.
Do love. Love is great.
Love. Okay.
Yeah.
And then who would you like to send these to?
I'm going to send them to Janet. And can I write a note?
Of course.
To... Baby, you are the best wife in the world, and is this too much?
No. Hang on. Baby, you are the best wife in the world. Okay.
And I am the luckiest guy.
And I am the luckiest guy. Oh, that's so cute.
Then love, Rick.
Love, Rick.
Hey, Rick, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we've got your wife Janet on the line who asked us to call you. How are you, Rick?
Hi, I'm fine. Why?
So we're on the air because she was concerned that you may be sneaking behind her back, and she wasn't sure you were truthful about going to the Dodger game with coworkers and thought maybe something else was going on. Is that accurate, Janet?
Yeah.
So,
hi,
Janet. Why don't you ask him what you're wondering?
I want to know if you took another woman to the Dodgers game.
Oh my God. Baby, I don't know what to tell you. I feel so bad. Look, I'm not cheating on you. I didn't take a woman to the Dodgers game, but I wasn't totally truthful either. It was. I told you it was everybody from the office. It wasn't everybody from the office. It was. There's this woman in my office. Her name is Sasha Hernandez, and she had 2 tickets, and her boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. He wasn't in town, and she knows that everybody knows that I'm crazy about the Dodgers, and she knows. And she asked me if I wanted to go. So I told the kids to. I don't know. I should have told you that it was going.
I guess I just don't understand. Like, it feels like a date. It feels like, what did you talk about together at the Dodgers game? Like what did you do during victories? Did you high five? Did you hug? Like, did you kiss? Like,
what? No. Come on. It wasn't. Listen, this was not a date. This is that date for. No, she bought the tickets.
Rick, I am on Janet's side here. If you're going to go to this game, then you got to be transparent with your wife. And to go with another guy's girl who's out of town, I don't like the way that feels anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're right. You're right. You are right. And I feel awful about it. And honestly, it's a World Series,
why did, but Rick, why did you feel you had to lie?
Janet's a huge fan. I don't know. I felt bad. I felt bad that, like, and then, like, you're right. It felt like
Janet, you want to respond?
Yeah, I sort of feel worse and bad. Like, if you had just told me the truth from the beginning, I probably wouldn't feel so weird about this. Like, it feels like you were hiding it because maybe there was more interest in than just what it was.
But definitely, there definitely isn't. There definitely wasn't. It's not like that. I promise you.
Okay.
But I know what you mean, and I definitely.
But Rick, this is a bad move in your marriage. Okay, it's a bad move in your marriage, and I think it was a selfish move in your marriage, and so Janet, we're going to leave you to get to the bottom of it. There may be more to this. I'm not sure, but thank you for reaching out. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye. I know, Patty. You think it's fine that he was with another.
Yeah, you were trying to
I know,
get
because she's
Patty.
trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's hold. Let's come back. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. Rachel in Sherman Oaks. She says, "Dear Ryan and Sissy, my husband's an actor. We're both actors. He got a recurring role on a show. One of the stars is his celebrity crush. We spoke about it. He speaks highly of her. The show first started. He said it was amazing to finally meet her. She says lately he's been spending a lot of time with the cast going out after the tapings. She says, I'm not that jealous. I'm happy for him. But now he barely mentions her or any of the cast. I think something's up."
That's key.
So he was so into it, and now he doesn't talk about it. Rachel, you smell guilt is what I hear here, right?
Yes.
I don't think you're wrong. There's a psychological issue here. If he was talking about it and excited about it, enthusiastic about it, why full stop? Why'd that change?
I don't know. It's fishy to me.
So you knew this individual. It seems like what a coincidence that he gets a recurring role with his celebrity crush, right?
I mean, I'm happy for him and everything, but now it's getting shady to me.
Does he ever invite you out with them?
No, he does not.
Did the other cast members invite their significant others out?
I really wouldn't know. I mean, I'm assuming maybe, but I'm not invited, which is bothering me.
I get it. I would be bothered too, because you actually, truly, you want to share in all the success and excitement with him.
Yeah,
it's not
you
about
wanna
anything else.
Grow together.
I really do. I am happy for him, but now I'm like, what's happening? I'm not invited to tapings anymore. You know, I used to be invited to them at least.
I want to know who this is, but I also want to be careful. So is this celebrity crush married or not?
I'm not going to say anything about who it is because I don't want to end up on Us Magazine in case I'm crazy and wrong.
Where do they shoot the show?
I don't want to give too many hints. I'll give you the network has 3 letters.
It's not Bravo.
It's not Bravo.
It's not Bravo.
Or E.
B-R-A-V. It's not E. All right, Rachel, so hang on one second. We understand. We'll get him on the line next. We're making the Roses call now. Rachel, married to an actor, got a recurring role on a show with his celebrity crush. She's thrilled. yay, excite. He was talking about it, and then all of a sudden, after going out with the cast several times, he stopped talking about her and the cast and the show. She thinks he's guilty, and she thinks that because it's his crush, that he was open to messing around, and he did. And so that's where we are. Rachel, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Here is what will happen. Sissany is going to call him. She will offer him roses. We want to find out who he sends the roses to. Maybe it's this person on the show, or maybe it's you, maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. We want to find that out. Then we'll try and find out what message he writes on the card. That will tell us even more of the story. Very important. Very important that you do not jump in and say anything until we tell you to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are we good?
We're good.
Good luck, Rachel.
Thank you.
Here we go. So we do not know the show or the crush person, just if you're just joining us. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Jay.
This is Jay.
Hi, Jay. My name is Vivian. I'm calling from Vivian's Floral Design here in Sherman Oaks. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm actually calling because we're a new flower shop, and we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a dozen red roses. Actually, you can choose any color if you'd like, and send them to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Yeah, they're absolutely free. We're just trying to promote, our delivery service. We're right by the Fish Dish and the TJ Maxx right there on Ventura. Do you know where that is?
Yeah. Oh, that's great. No, that makes sense because my number gets out there sometimes, so that makes sense.
Okay, cool. So, anybody that you'd like to send these flowers to?
Well, let me see. I kind of really want to send them to Sarah, but I'm not sure how I'd get them to her. Because I don't have her address.
Sarah. Okay. Well, who's Sarah to you?
Oh, she's just who I would want to send the flowers to.
Okay. Well,
red roses would be great.
Okay. Well, we can start with a note, at least. What would you like to put on the note?
You know what? Because I don't have her address. You know what? It's probably not a good idea.
Oh.
You know what? Never mind. No.
No. We can send them. Do you know where she works?
No, it's okay. Forget about it. It's not a good idea, probably even. So.
No. Well, are you sure?
Jay, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That's Sissany. I've got your wife, Rachel, on the line, who asked us to give you a call. Thanks for staying on the line with us here for just a second. Who is Sarah that you're sending the roses to? Is this a woman that you work with on a show?
What?
Rachel's on the phone, and she's asked us to reach out to you. Rachel, you may speak. She asked us to reach out to you to find out if you're cheating on her with the star of the TV show where you have a recurring role. It sounds like you're sending her roses. Rachel, is Sarah the woman he works with?
I don't know. Who the hell is Sarah? Is that some kind of fake name, Jay? Who the hell is Sarah?
It's not.
Are you kidding me right now, Rachel?
What?
Oh, hold on.
Are you kidding?
Go ahead.
Oh my God!
This is not cool. You know what? Just stop this. You're ruining this for us. Stop this.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm ruining. Just stop this right now. Fine, I'll stop this right now. I'm going to stop this right now. Jerk.
Jay, who is Sarah?
No, I gotta go. Okay,
she's hung up on us. Hold on, Jay. Rachel's hung up on us. Who's Sarah? Is Sarah the name of the actress you work with? Hello, Jay. Hello, Jay.
He's gone.
So he's cheating, or he's trying, or he's not. The door isn't closed to something. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me break it down for you. My husband's been acting a little off recently. Last week, he bumped into some people from school during the day at a restaurant. My husband was with another woman. He told them they were on a scout. My husband works in production but doesn't ever go scouting locations. If this lunch was nothing, why would he lie instead of saying he was at lunch with a coworker, which would be, of course, very acceptable? Like I said, all this seems weird because he's already been acting strange towards me. From Jamie in Culver City. Jamie, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So any clues why he's trying to cover it up?
Well, my husband, he's been acting pretty strange towards me lately. Usually he's pretty helpful around the house, and lately he's been really grumpy about it. Anytime I say, can you help me with the trash, he gets really almost offensive about it and doesn't want to. And I thought he was just going through a funk, but, parents from the school my daughter goes to, they saw him at lunch with another woman, so now putting two and two together, it all makes sense.
Well, could he have been out scouting and grabbing a lunch with the coworker?
Well, he does work in production, but that's not part of his job.
All right, let's see what we can find out here. We will call him next. All right, Ryan's Roses. So Jamie, her husband was spotted out with another woman at lunch. But when she asked, he said he was out on a scouting, works in production, out on a scouting trip. He doesn't scout. So he did not tell the truth, at least specifically. He didn't get into it. And she thinks he's been acting strange lately. It's just a shift in behavior. Yeah. And that set off the alarm. And now he's spotted by these people out to lunch with another woman and hasn't said anything about it. So she's concerned. Jamie, how long have you been married?
Well, we've been married 7 years now.
Okay. So we're going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sissy, you ready? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go. Good luck. Be very quiet until we tell him we're on the air.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jared?
This is Jared.
Hi, Jared. My name is Tracy. I'm calling from the Blooming Flower. We're actually brand new to Culver City. We're a new flower shop on the corner of Washington and Sepulveda. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
I'm calling because we're reaching out to local residents to send some free flowers today. And actually, you can send these free roses to anybody that you'd like. And the only thing we ask in return is that whoever gets them hopefully refers us to friends and family if they like our flowers.
Okay, well, that's excellent. No, it's great. Actually, yes. I do have someone I'd like to send to. Could I send it to Tiffany? And I wanted to say congrats on the twins.
Congrats on the twins.
Okay. Yeah, she's having twins. It's,
interesting.
Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Great.
Okay. How would you like to sign the card?
I'm not saying
what's that?
You do
What is happening?
You do it. Hello, Jared?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany.
I think he knows.
I know he knows. I'm just telling him. So, Jared, you're on the air at Kiss FM this morning. Clearly, you know that.
Jared, that's a first.
Oh.
Okay, we have your wife, Jamie, on the line. Jamie?
Yep.
So, Jared, I mean, you clearly have heard us do this before, so the reason, you know why we're calling because your wife thinks that you're cheating on her. She said that you were spotted out to lunch with another woman. What can you tell her? And the day you were spotted, you said you were out scouting locations, and it doesn't add up.
Yeah, okay. I was out to lunch with a colleague, and we ran into some people that we know, and I told them that we were out scouting because I didn't want it to seem fishy that I was out with another woman because, it looks a little disrespectful to be out and people start talking.
Jamie, would you like to ask your husband any questions?
Yeah, I don't know why you felt the need to lie about it if you really were just having lunch with a coworker.
Because people talk, Jamie. You know that. People just they make accusations and they start. I didn't want to get into that.
What if I told you? Someone told me they saw you in an uncompromising position with that woman.
Oh, come on. Who said that? Was that Joey? He lies, right?
Uncompromised. What's the uncompromising position?
Well, there wasn't one because he's a liar because no one told me that. I just made it up.
What is happening? What is it?
What the hell
What
are you
is
doing?
happening?
I'm at work and you're playing some kind of a game. What the hell are you doing? What is this?
Well, you're playing a game too. You just sent flowers to Sissany.
Wow.
Jamie, you and Jared should take it from here. And good luck. Who's getting played here? Us?
Well,
I'm actually totally confused.
It's us.
Yeah, he knows it's us.
They just don't seem happy.
No.
But wait, is she getting played or are we getting played? I don't know. I actually have a theory. I think he is doing something. Which is why he was prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that one pretty much sucked. So he sends the roses to Sissany. Congratulations on the twins. That is the first time that's ever happened.
That really threw me off.
What is going on?
Mercury.
Mercury is in retrograde.
It is.
But were we played or was he just prepared because he's actually cheating?
Yeah. Well, we were played no matter what. And whether or not he was prepared, then yeah.
Well, Matthew and Leslie, we get 2 for 1 here in Woodland Hills.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
So you heard the Ryan's Roses. Go ahead.
Yeah, the guy said Senator Tiffany. She's having twins. It's Tiffany, not Sissany.
Are you sure he said Tiffany, not Sissany?
Tiffany and
He
Sissany
said
sounds
Tiffany.
very, very similar.
But they're both having twins is too coincidental.
I know, but it's not Sissany. It's Tiffany.
Sounds the same
Did he
each
say
time she
Tiffany?
says.
I'm going to get the tape
Yeah, we'll have to roll the tape
and roll
see.
it back here.
So the woman he's with is probably having twins. Tiffany.
So you think he didn't know it was Sissany and that it was Tiffany with twins?
And why would he say congrats on the twins to someone he's sleeping with?
Well, hold on. Did he say Sissany or Tiffany? Did we screw that up?
Yes, you did.
I'm not so sure.
Well, how about this? If your name is Tiffany with a T and you're pregnant with twins, call us.
Oh, that
Let's
could
see
be
how,
a lot.
No, but by the way, it's an interesting experiment. Let's see how many twin pregnant Tiffany's there are in LA. Maybe there aren't many, maybe there's a lot. So we'll clear the lines, and if you are Tiffany pregnant with twins, you should call. All right, thank you for pointing that out. I got to get the tape because I'm not so sure. No one else, did anybody else think he said Tiffany? No one stopped us.
No.
I thought he did at first, and then he said congrats on the twins. And so then I was like, okay, I think this guy's onto us.
Because if we botch that, we suck.
Well, I think we suck no matter what.
Mercury. We've just done a Ryan's Roses call, and I don't think this has ever happened where we actually heard him say he wants to send the flowers to Sissany, and I'm playing it back, and I think he might have said Tiffany, but it was too strange because he wanted to send a note about twins.
Yeah, it was the no thing that threw us
Well,
off.
listen.
I do have someone I'd like to send to. Could I send it to Sissany? And I wanted to say congrats on the twins.
So maybe because he said congrats on the twins, I only heard Sissany.
Same.
Maybe my brain just heard that. So Karen in Menifee, what do you think?
I think that he's a comedian. I think he's funny. He knew exactly who he was talking to.
So did he say Sissany or Tiffany?
Oh, he said he may have mistaken and said Tiffany, but he definitely knew who he was speaking with.
So he
I
knew
think
he
may
was
have
on Ryan's Roses, but...
So he just thinks my name's Tiffany.
The problem there is that he liked his wife. That's the whole problem.
Well, I think that
He wasn't
becomes what we get to in a second. I just want to know if we screwed this
All right.
up. But yes,
No, you
even
didn't.
if he sends them to Tiffany or Sissany, not good. Not his wife. Right? Not good. Now, let me ask Debbie in West Covina. Debbie, what did you hear?
Hi. Oh my God, I'm so excited to talk to you
Good
guys.
morning.
Happy Monday.
Hi.
I heard Tiffany, and I was confused that you guys started laughing and everything, but I think twins meant she got a boob job.
Oh. Man, we totally blew it.
God, we're
just in
bad
baby mode over
people.
here.
What's happened? I didn't even think of that.
I know. That's so much cooler.
That's what I thought, and I thought.
Thank you for that. Let me see if Erica, are you there in Chino?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
So what did you hear?
It's funny. Debbie actually just said it for me too. I actually think that the the twins are actually the boobs. I was like, yeah,
no.
You call them twins too. You know, it's the girl thing.
So he's sending flowers to another woman, not his wife, congratulating her on her boobs?
So then cheating, for sure.
I think so. Wow. And you probably pay for them too. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I like this guy.
Patty, what did you hear?
I think now that they are talking about the twins here, I think they mean these twins.
Yeah, because we talked about your twins.
I would get messages from friends like, "How are your twins doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they're great." Like,
so you think the guy was sending flowers to a woman named Tiffany for her boobs?
Now I see that.
Yeah, and he wasn't. I feel like if he was saying them to Sissany, he would have been like, "Hi, Sissany."
No, but I felt like he was acting like that.
Not really.
No, not really.
I'm with you, Ryan. Like, I went to baby mode. Like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, this guy knows it's me.
One more time?
Could I send it to Sissany?
There's an S sound in there.
I think I hear a T.
There's a T and an S.
Tiffany. I like to send it to Tiffany.
I like to send them to
Tiffany.
And her twins.
Maybe he said Tissany. Tissany? Tissany.
Could I send it to
Sissany?
Sissany?
He did. He said
like
Tissany. Now he sent him to Tissany. I can't. So,
by the way, this is the story of my life. Whenever I'm on the phone trying to say my name over the phone to
yes,
somebody,
you would like to report your cable out,
not
Tissany?
exactly. Is it Tiffany? No, it's Sissany. I'll spell it for you. S as in
Tiffany,
Sam,
Sissany,
I as in Sam, A, N as in Nancy.
I know. I feel like when you first started, we had some guests that were like, "Thank you, Tissany."
Yeah, Sissany, Sicily.
Sicily. Yeah, you get Sicily.
A lot.
I get Sicily. So what he's cheating on his wife, right?
That's the bottom line. Regardless.
So we should move on and not belabor this, but we did not have the greatest Ryan's Roses this morning. And I think Jamie on the phone here actually has a very good point. Jamie, we seem to be missing the plot here, huh?
I think so. And I think you actually had a good one.
Yeah. And why?
Well, because you actually achieved your goal. So, forget about the name. He conceded that going to lunch with this girl was disrespectful. And, if I were married for 7 years and was in love, and I found out over the radio my wife felt unsafe and that I was cheating on her, I think the proper response, if I'm not doing anything, is to be transparent and tell her how much I love her and reassure her so that she would feel safe again, not to do what we call minimizing or going in denial. He quickly changed from minimizing the whole event to hostility. But he did concede that going to lunch with this girl was inappropriate, and that in and of itself is enough. She needs to pack her bag, because if he hasn't slept with this girl, he's going to. And I'm pretty sure he already met the twins, so. Yeah.
Well, if the twins are what we think the twins
Yeah.
are. But is it such an offense to have lunch with the woman? What's the big deal? If they work together, why can't he have lunch?
Oh.
No, he can, but the fact that he felt... No, and it's not an offense. I have lunch with females all the time, but the fact that he felt the need to lie about it, there's something underlying there. So,
It's like he felt guilty from the get-go.
Right,
Well, and
I
he
tell
did
women all the time.
He did get a little aggressive as the call went on, too.
No, he became hostile very quick, and so... women will say, "Oh, I know he's cheating on me," and it's like, of course you do. You just don't know why you know. And so she's picking up on all his nonverbal and physiological changes. And I mean, I could tell over the phone the guy's lying. So yeah, he needs to leave.
So he needs to go. Well, thank you for that assessment, Jamie. Very official, and we appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You take care. Bye bye. I mean, I think that was the police. He was like an investigator.
I know.
He was Detective Jamie.
That was great.
The big debate after that was, guys, wait, no, you missed it. He wasn't saying Sissany. He was sending the flowers to Tiffany, celebrating her boob job.
God.
I didn't hear any of that. None of it. But then Patty kind of got us convinced that may be what is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But only because I'm looking at you. I heard Sissany, and you're having twins, so I thought he was playing us.
I did too. I went straight there.
Of all the Ryan's Roses, that might have been my least favorite. At least this week. So I apologize if we screwed that up. But still, he's not sending roses to his wife.
True.
So there's trouble. There's trouble, and then there are hills.
He's cheating.
Since 1993, and for nearly 19 years, Jaws the Ride thrilled and terrified guests as one of Universal Orlando's signature attractions. In 2012, the ride was shut down and demolished to make way for Diagon Alley, part of the Harry Potter expansion. But did you know that an entirely different version of the attraction, one that very few got to experience, opened in 1990, only to be closed and scrapped less than 3 months later? In 1975, Universal Pictures' Jaws was released into theaters. It was both a cultural and cinematic phenomenon, and went on to shatter box office records, becoming the first true summer blockbuster in movie history. Though Jaws was implemented as a scene on the Universal Studios Hollywood Backlot Tour in 1976, it wasn't until the late 1980s that a full-fledged ride based on Jaws was conceptualized. However, it would not be going into their Hollywood location, but instead would be one of the first signature attractions at Universal Studios Orlando, the company's first theme park built from the ground up. With the grand opening slated for late 1989, and Ride and Show Engineering winning the bid to build and design the ride, work began on one of the most ambitious attractions ever built at the time. And much like the problematic and at times disastrous production on the Jaws film, Jaws the Ride proved equally as ill-fated.
The shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
The ride revolved around Jaws, terrorizing and attacking a boat full of guests touring Amity Island. But all throughout construction, testing, and rehearsals, getting the nearly 3-ton animatronic shark to work properly and perform on cue was, quote, an engineering nightmare. The most persistent issue involved overcoming the enormous water drag, caused from the mechanical sharks going from a complete standstill to moving with a thrust equivalent to a Boeing 747 engine. Now, on rare occasions, the majority of the ride did work as intended, as can be seen during this footage taken during a training rehearsal. But in the weeks leading up to Universal Florida's grand opening, they were few and far between. One of the ride's most problematic effects involved the mechanical shark violently lunging at the boat and dragging it across the lagoon. But this required such precise timing from both moving watercrafts that often the shark would attack too early or too late, appearing more comedic than frightening. In the weeks following Universal Orlando's grand opening on June 7, 1990, while Confrontation and Earthquake also struggled to operate reliably, Jaws fared the worst. The ride constantly broke down and regularly required maintenance. It soon became clear to Universal that the ride's problems were beyond quick fixes and repairs, and less than 3 months after opening, they made the decision to close the ride indefinitely. Shortly after, Universal filed a lawsuit against Ride and Show Engineering, claiming poor workmanship and design flaws. An out-of-court settlement was eventually reached, though Ride and Show's chief of engineering later expressed that he believed the fault lay with Universal, that they were rushed to meet an unrealistic deadline and needed more time for testing. Universal ultimately decided to rebuild and redesign Jaws, and essentially start from scratch, repurposing whatever they could. And it was decided that the effects, which had been deemed most problematic in its first incarnation, would be scrapped and reimagined. And the original finale of blowing up Jaws, a recreation of the first film's ending, would be replaced by the ending from Jaws 2. In addition, instead of hiring a single company for the whole attraction, Universal hired various key contractors who specialized in individual aspects of the ride, thus assuring that each ride element was designed and built to perfection. 3 years and a whopping $40 million overhaul later, which brought the grand total of the attraction as a whole to $70 million, Jaws was reopened to the public in 1993.
And this is where Jaws turns an elemental fear of the water into screaming terror.
It was a hit with guests and became one of Universal's most beloved attractions. And though it is gone, it is not forgotten. Through Easter eggs and memories, it will always remain an important part of Universal's history. And if you really miss it, you could always go to Universal Japan. For now. So how many of you knew about the original Jaws attraction? Were you heartbroken when Jaws went the way of Yesterworld? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here is the situation. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I planned a family vacation for next week to the Grand Canyon. Last week he told me he can no longer make it and that I should take my sister instead to help with the kids. I'm brokenhearted because this was going to be our family time together, something we haven't had in a while. I told him that we can just cancel, but he insists that we go, which I find odd.
Yeah.
So I checked his search history and I saw that he had searched for flights to Hawaii at the same time.
No.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm totally in the dark. Terrible feeling in my gut. Crystal, thanks for coming on in Walnut. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay. So you're sure he was searching for tickets to go to Hawaii during those dates for himself, not to redirect a surprise for the whole family?
I'm positive because nothing was changed on our itinerary, no hotel confirmation emails, no nothing. This is the plan, and he's been telling me to tell my sister it's the plan. So, I don't know.
What about any other signs? Like, how's your guys' relationship been these past few months?
I had no idea there was anything. I mean, we've been married for like 8 years, so at certain points things get strained, but not to this extent. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just kind of freaking out about it.
I understand why. I think you're right. What's interesting here is that he's insisting that you go. You're saying, look, we'll just cancel and be with you or wherever you have to be. And he's saying, no, go, and take your sister.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all. How many kids you got?
We have 2. We have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Okay, so I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to come back and get into it, okay?
Okay.
Great. Hang on one second. It's time for the call in Ryan's Roses. Crystal, she's married, and she and her husband were getting ready to take a family vacation. And now at the last minute, they're going to the Grand Canyon. At the last minute, he says he can't go. She says, well, I want this time with the family together. We don't get much of it. She says, all right, well, we'll cancel the Grand Canyon. We'll just be wherever we need to be if you have to work or whatever. He says, no, I insist you guys go. Matter of fact, take your sister. Then she goes and checks. This is interesting. She goes then, just from that, and she checks his search history. And in his history, he's looking for flights to Hawaii during the same dates.
Part of me thinks that maybe he's trying to surprise her with something. I don't know.
Well, how big is that part of you?
Half of it.
Half of what?
The part of me.
Which part is it?
Half of my heart, I guess. I don't know.
Half of your heart?
Yes.
I didn't know if it was a limb, if it was...
it's not my foot.
It's not your foot. Half of you. Crystal, we are going to have Sissany get on the phone and offer your husband some roses. I want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So if you could just say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
and we are going to call him. We are going to try and find out who he sends these roses to, what message he puts on the card, and go from there, okay?
Okay. Do I get to
You're going to hear it. Just be very quiet until I come in and tell him he's on the radio, okay?
Yeah, don't jump in.
Okay. Okay.
Good luck. Let's find out what's going on if he's booking a trip to Hawaii with somebody else. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Steven.
This is Steven.
Hi, Steven. I'm calling from Bonnie's Blossoms. We're a new flower shop here in actually the Village Shopping Center right off Grand. How you doing this morning?
Oh, good.
Well, I'm calling because we're celebrating our grand opening and we're giving away a dozen roses. You can actually choose any color. They're absolutely free. We can send them out to anybody that you'd like and they can receive them by this afternoon.
What? That's cool. So I won just by getting called, or?
Yeah, so we have a database here, and we pick somebody every week, and you have been selected this week. So they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card information, billing info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can even put a cute little note on there.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, sure, okay. Can we send it to Diana? It's spelled D-I-A-N-N-A.
N-N-A. Okay, cool. Diana.
Yeah.
And, who's Diana?
Just like a friend. Yeah. Can you write a smile for you? She'll know what it means.
A smile for you. Oh, cute, like a little inside joke.
Yeah.
Steven, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have your wife, Crystal, on the phone. Diana is a friend of yours?
Whoa. Are you Crystal? Are you there?
Yeah, what the f*** is going on?
Oof.
Who is Diana? I got on your computer, Stephen. I looked at the dates that we were supposed to be gone for the trip, that you were planning for Hawaii. Who the f*** is Diana?
Okay. All right, let's take a step back. I didn't think that this would be the platform for this, but yeah. So there's this girl named Diana. She's younger, and yeah, I was gonna go to Hawaii. Are
you kidding me?
But, well, I think you're kind of overreacting here. I mean, this is not like.
How is she overreacting?
How is
Are
your
you not
wife?
married to
Okay.
her? And you were going on a family vacation, and now you're behind her back booking a trip to Hawaii with a younger girl, and she's overreacting?
I get how it looks, but
how it looks, how it is. How does it look different than it is?
we have been over for a while, and Crystal, maybe you didn't say that, but this is not exactly a marriage.
Is that true,
all,
Crystal?
really.
You guys are not together?
What are you talking about? No, we're planning a family vacation together.
We're together for the kids.
Over?
Wait,
yes,
are you?
I get
Are you
that.
guys living together?
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's no love. There's no.
Steven, are you married to Crystal?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And have the two of you made a decision to stay together, but not romantically?
I mean, we haven't had that conversation, but
Well, then you can't go out and see other women.
Yeah.
If you're saying that we're together for the kids, then why are you bailing on a family vacation with the kids? That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. All right. I'll admit that I made a mistake.
And what? We're supposed to forget about it?
Are you involved with Diana?
I mean, yes, but I can not be. I can call her and I can explain it all. I mean, she knew that I was
Don't
married,
just back
so.
out of this.
Yeah.
This is not something you can just back out of now all of a sudden.
Well, we're not super serious.
Crystal,
I mean,
Stephen, Crystal, is this news to you that your husband would be seeing another woman?
Of course it's news to me. I had no idea.
This has not been contemplated in any way between the two of you.
No, it does. No, we've never talked about this. I literally had no idea that we were not making it work and that we were doing it for the kids until he says, like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of freaking out. Like, how could I
How could you think this was okay?
I thought we were on the same page. I'm sorry.
How could you think, Steven, you're not making any freaking sense. How could you think you're on the same page when you're sneaking behind your back, canceling on your kids to go to Hawaii with another woman? That's not the same page.
Well, I didn't think it would be this big of a deal.
I can't even with you
Are
anymore.
He's missing part of his brain.
Crystal, why are you, did you mean to marry this guy?
I mean, and I thought I apparently was marrying a very different person. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I mean, like, I didn't know that he felt that way until 30 seconds ago. So I'm kind of trying to readjust on everything. I don't know what to do.
Well, we are going to let you address this with him off the air. Clearly there's, I don't know. Either he's confused, but he's chuckling about it and carrying on.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big of an issue. And you made the best point of all the points, which is if you were doing this for the kids, why are you bailing on the family vacation with the kids? That hit home the most to me. You and Steven need to connect and figure out what's going on in your relationship, Crystal.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
We do.
All right.
All right.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. He's like a child, right? He's got this childish attitude about all of it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I'll just stop seeing her. Like, okay.
Yeah,
what?
like he could just back out of all of it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Maggie is on the line. Maggie, thank you for reaching out. Let me get this straight. Your husband has a job opportunity in the Bay Area, and he doesn't want you coming along to the interview process?
Well, kind of, yeah. So he's been working up there on kind of like a trial basis, and they just offered him the job officially.
But he doesn't want you to move up there
really
with him?
adamant. Yeah. And I mean, listen, his reasons make sense, but like, I just can't help but feel like it's because of this woman he's working with really closely up there.
Huh.
Yikes.
Because I mean, if you're starting a new job, it's exciting to have obviously you want your companion with you, right? Now, so if he's going to work in the Bay Area, you're going to live in Hawaiian Gardens? That's his expectation?
He thinks we should do like a year trial period first to make sure it's a good fit for him. Yeah, I mean,
a year without being with your... Oh, I
Okay.
couldn't.
I mean, it's complicated. I got it. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean,
you
like,
need to
we
figure out
see
a
each other.
schedule.
How long you been married?
3 years.
Okay.
Any kids?
And we bought a house 2 years ago. So he's like, we just bought our place. I don't want to sell it yet. And it's so expensive up there. And I don't want you to quit your job. You know, like, it all makes sense. And, like, he's like, let's wait to make sure it's, like, a long-term solution.
But who's the woman that you're worried about? Who is this woman?
Patrice.
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 Okay.
With a P.
Hold on 1 second, Maggie. We're going to call your husband and see what we can find out next, okay?
Okay.
Maggie's on the phone. Her husband's got a job opportunity in the Bay Area and is adamantly saying, hey, I'm going to go up there. You stay down here. Let's try it for a year and see what happens. Now, I couldn't do that. I just don't know that would... I like the companionship. Right? I like to be with somebody even if we don't talk at the end of the day.
Yeah, especially that early on in your relationship, right? It's like married 3 years. Like, you want to be with each other all the time.
So, are you saying that changes?
It does, because my parents, when I was in college, my dad moved to Mexico City for like 5 years.
Oh, that's right. That's crazy.
And they were like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
They both had a break from each other.
Yeah, all right. So listen, Maggie, we're going to call him now. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call him on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we find out who's top of mind. Maybe it's Patrice, maybe it's somebody else, and then what he writes on the card, okay? Good luck.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Nate.
This is Nate.
Hi, Nate. My name is Willa. I'm calling from the Floral Garden. We're actually a flower shop here in Hawaiian Gardens on Norwalk near Carson Street. How you doing this morning?
Hi. Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're offering our local residents a promotion today of free roses. This happens about once a month. We pick people at random. Today you've been selected to send a dozen free roses to anybody that you'd like today.
Oh, all right, cool. Is it like just for Hawaiian Gardens or like anywhere in the area?
We service Hawaiian Gardens and surrounding areas. We can also ship elsewhere in the U.S. We just wouldn't be able to do that today. We might need at least 24 hours for that.
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, I'll send them to my wife. Maggie.
Okay. What would you like to put on the card?
Just a simple love you. To Maggie, my wife. Just to love you. That would be great.
Hi,
Love
Nate.
you.
Nate. Ryan Seacrest. I'm on the air with you on Kiss FM. We have your wife on the line with us right now. So Maggie asked us to call because she said you got a new job in the Bay Area. Is that right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Why don't you want her to be with you up there?
Oh, man. Okay. What is happening? I got a new job up in Dublin, and I just got really crazy hours up there. What is happening?
Maggie, tell him what you're concerned about.
Hey, Nate.
Hey.
So I feel really weird about Patrice, and I feel like I don't know why you don't want me to move up there with you. Like, we're married. Like, I want to be with you. I don't want to wait a year and have you be away. And I just, like, I don't know. I just wanted to make sure nothing was going on with you two, because it just, like, I feel like she's always there when I call.
Are you serious? Really? I mean, hold on a second. Like, this is there, Maggie. Can't believe we're doing this. Like, no, like, I've got crazy hours. I'm not sure about this job. I just, there's absolutely nothing going on. I don't know why you would think that.
Well, but, like, why is Patrice always with you?
Because in my position, she has been assigned to me, so like she's getting me up to speed. She's showing me around everything,
Like at night? I mean, it just feels like you're never on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, this position requires long hours, and that's honestly another reason why from the very get-go, like, I didn't want us, like, both to move there, because you would be completely bored. And, it's like I'm totally immersed in this new gig.
All right,
I promise you.
So, Nate, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
Will you if you're apart for a year?
Absolutely not. I love you, Maggie. No, nothing has happened. I have done nothing wrong. I mean, really, think about it. Like,
I mean, nothing has happened. It's just the way you're saying it. It just sounds weird to me. And, like, I just feel like, are you thinking about it? Do you want something to happen?
No, not at all.
Not at all. All right. So, listen, Maggie, you're the one that knows Nate the best. You'll be able to tell if you think he's telling the truth or not. We're going to let you guys go. And good luck, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay. I don't think he's cheating.
No, but it's still weird he doesn't want her up there.
All right, let's come back. Kiss FM. Well, going back to Ryan's Roses here. It's 800-520-1027 if you heard that. So he got a job offer to move to the Bay Area to do the job. He wants her to stay. They're married. Wants her to stay here in Southern California because he's not sure if the job is going to last, is what he said. And she thinks there's another woman up there that's always showing him around and showing him around after hours as well.
I think he's making up a lot of excuses because his whole thing was like, I don't want to sell the house. I don't want you to quit your job. But
because he said he doesn't know if the job's going to work out.
Sure, but okay, you don't have to sell the house. You can rent it out for a year. maybe she can work remotely and still keep her job. Like, there's options. I think he's kind of just like putting the kibosh on it too quickly, and that's a red flag.
So, but do you think he's cheating? I don't think he's cheating at all.
I mean, I don't know. It is strange that this Patrice girl's with him like at all hours of the day. That's annoying.
Well, you wouldn't like it, but it doesn't mean that Michael's cheating.
Like, would you like it if somebody was with your significant other at all hours of the day and they were like, up north in a different city?
I mean, it wouldn't be my
Not
first
answering your
choice,
calls.
but I wouldn't think my SO is cheating.
I think after some time you would.
No, I would trust my significant other. Who is my significant? What? Hypothetical. Let me.
Wow, we could make a whole break out of that if you want to get into it.
Well, let's get into Catherine's mind. Let's go to Catherine's head on this. Catherine, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
I'm well as well. Thank you. So, what do you make of it? He takes the job in San Francisco, but he doesn't want her to move there yet.
Yeah, I believe him that he's not cheating, but I kind of feel like he does want to cheat because it's weird. It's like very complicated that he doesn't want her to move up there yet. That's really weird. Like when you're married,
it is unconventional.
Like that's your teammate, that's your partner, and it's weird that he's like thinks that she would be a nuisance up there or something. Like he's not treating her like a partner.
Sissany will be the one to tell you here that after you're married for a while, not so bad to not be with them every single day.
Yeah, little break.
Break.
Makes the heart grow fonder.
But that's a long break.
It is.
Yeah.
And we've only been married for 3 years. It just seems too new and too fresh to just be like, okay, I would be so sad if Michael was away for a whole year. There's no way.
So do you think he's cheating, Catherine?
I don't think he's cheating yet, but it seems like he's trying to set the circumstances in his favor to cheat. Like I feel like he wants to.
Ew.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. Appreciate it. So he's trying to set the table, she thinks. But it's also possible the guy could go up there and you could trust him and he could go up there and do his thing for a year and then she comes or he comes back. I mean, it is feasible. Yeah. People can do it.
There were bits of him that he didn't get defensive. He didn't raise his voice, like all the signs that usually, show guilt. So he was pretty calm about it. But
well, that's why I think I believe him. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, it's Ryan's Roses. My husband has seemed very preoccupied lately, as if his mind is somewhere else. He wants to do less and less stuff and often does things by himself that we would normally do together. The biggest tell, and this may sound stupid, is that he started watching Narcos by himself on Netflix, which we were going to watch together. I can't help but think that he is seeing someone else. Maritza, Lakewood. I don't know if there's enough there, if that just sounds like maybe there's a 7-year itch or 7-year ebb disconnect,
Yeah, just because he's watching a show.
Maritza, thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So what makes you think that he's cheating by all these things? He may just be disconnected.
I know, but it's just so out of the blue. It wasn't a slow build up to slow withdrawal. It's just all of a sudden he doesn't want to do the same stuff we've always done together at the end of the day. Sometimes he's out late. I mean, it's very, very strange. And then all of a sudden, we always watch our shows together. He tells me he started watching this show we've been talking about watching together for a while. He starts watching Narcos on Netflix.
But, I mean, we've all done that because we just find ourselves there with time and without somebody else, and we do it.
I know, but he didn't say it in a way of knowing he'd done something. He didn't feel guilty about it. It was just kind of be calmly, subtly dropped that he's been watching it, watching it, several episodes in.
What else is going on in your relationship? Is everything else
kind
of rocky?
Like there's hope here.
I'm sorry. Is everything else kind of rocky? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm just saying because this doesn't seem like it doesn't. I don't get the vibe that he's cheating just because he's watching Narcos.
I know. It's just the kind of the tip on the iceberg. He's been very distant
very like he doesn't respond to my touch the same way. You know what I mean? I'm just sort of like, hey, where are you, man?
Let me put you on hold, Maritza. We're going to come back and try and make the call to your husband. I think there's hope. This sounds actually okay. I'm not worried about
They
this.
just maybe need to communicate more.
We've all sat down and started watching a show. I tried to watch Dirty John.
Yeah. I watched You without Michael, and then he just hopped in like episode 6.
You watched which one?
You.
Oh, You. I was like, well,
You. I know. It's really confusing to talk about.
when you say You, I'm like,
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
watching?
Oh, you don't know I have a camera set up at your house?
No, what episode 6 of me do you have? Nest Cam episode 6.
Nest Cam.
Marissa's on the line. She's married. She thinks that something's going on with her husband. He's distant. He started watching shows without her, and that's a big deal to her. So she thinks there's someone else that he's seeing. So Marissa, we're going to call your husband. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So we're going to try and find out who he's thinking about, who he wants to send flowers to, this top of mind, and then what kind of emotion there is on the card in terms of the note, okay?
Okay. Oh, boy.
Very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi. I'm looking for Will.
This is Dave.
Hi there. I'm calling from Henry's Garden. My name is Emily. We're actually a new flower shop here in Lakewood. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Hi. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send flowers to anybody that they'd like today. The flowers are absolutely free. It's actually a dozen roses, and they are red, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Oh, it's nice, but no, thank you. That's fine. I appreciate it.
Oh, are you sure they're absolutely free? I don't need any billing info, cash, credit card, anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family because we're kind of new. You know where that Sprouts shopping center is?
Yeah.
We're like tucked in the corner right there, and so we don't get a lot of traffic. So we're just trying to promote our business, and this is the way that we're doing it with local residents. So you'd be really helping me out if we just were able to send these flowers to anybody. I just need the name of the person.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, but I'm not really with anybody to want to send flowers to. I'm not married. I'm a girlfriend, so, but you could save it for somebody. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, there's no, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, Will, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Maritza, on the line. Will, are you there?
What? Will, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm also not married, so that's a little bit of an issue, my friend.
Okay, no. All right, well, we're not married, but we should be married. But why would you say you don't have why would you say you don't have what is going on with you?
No, Maritza, what's going on with you? Why are you doing this? I already told you I have no interest in getting married. And I couldn't be any clearer about that. We're not married.
Hey, come on.
Maritza, hold on. Will, what's the situation then?
The situation is I was super clear with her. We've been together for about 2 years, and that I've never wanted to get married, and she understood that this entire time.
Are you cheating on her?
No, I'm not. I'm not cheating. No, thank you, Maritza. I'm not cheating on you.
Why didn't you just said you don't have a wife or a girlfriend? So what's that about? I heard you say that. I mean, come on, man. I shouldn't have said that we were married. I shouldn't have said that we were married, but we should be married, and that's fine. That's whatever. That's a different conversation. Forgive me, but why?
That's a huge conversation.
Why are you acting weird? No, I know it's a huge conversation. I know that.
But do you feel or think that you can actually change my mind, that you can change the way I think about this? You've been really clear about this. Knock it off, Maritza. Stop it.
Fine. Yeah. No. Okay. It's not about that then. But tell me what is going on. Why did you say you don't have a girlfriend?
Well, because we've kind of just had a fairly easygoing relationship, and
for 2 years, and she's not your girlfriend.
Thank you.
Look, okay, if you want to call it a girlfriend thing, I guess I'm open to that. But I've been real clear the entire time. I don't want to get into a marriage. I don't want to be married. I don't want to be tied down. I'll be really clear that we can enjoy each other's company. I don't understand why Marissa told you guys that we are married. That is crazy. Stop it.
Okay, whatever. I have a lot of questions for you.
Well, we have a lot of questions for you, but
okay.
Well, I'm just saying, why not tell us or be upfront?
Yeah. Why'd you lie to us?
Well, I didn't mean to lie. I think of him as my husband sometimes. I didn't.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, look, Maritza,
I mean, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. It's like I think you're my partner in my mind. You know.
Is there another woman? Are you seeing another woman?
No, I'm not seeing another woman. No, I kind of like my space, like to do my own thing. Which
do you love Maritza?
I got a lot of love. Yeah, I love Maritza.
I've got a lot of love.
Like,
okay. All right.
Wow.
Will, Maritza, we're going to let you guys go and work this out, okay? Thank you for being on the line with us. Good luck with your relationship. Well, that just told me everything.
He couldn't even finish the sentence.
Got a lot of love.
And barely got the words out of his mouth to even say that.
So what's going on with her trying to get... It sounds to me... I'm going to tell you... Let me play this and just gather my thoughts. But I have thoughts. They're a little all over the place. Maritza and Will on Ryan's Roses, do you believe him that they have this sort of like easygoing relationship over 2 years?
It doesn't sound like he loves her.
Does not. All right, so let's get back to Ryan's Roses. Maritza said that her husband, which we found out is not her husband, Will, has just been being distant and watching shows on her own. Now, it didn't sound like there was a lot of evidence for cheating.
No.
So I thought, all right, there's probably a hope here. Turns out she was not being upfront with us. She's not married to Will. They've been dating for 2 years. Will thinks loosely and casually, and she thinks they should be married.
Right. She literally refers to him as her husband.
Who's telling the truth, first of all?
I think Will's telling the truth.
I think Will's telling the truth.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think he sounds like a nice guy.
No.
But I think he sounds very matter of fact, very upfront.
Yeah, I don't think that she should be making statements as if she's... Michael and I didn't get married till 5 years. You know, it's like just because you're dating for 2 years doesn't mean you need to be married.
And also, it said everything when you asked, do you love Maritza? And he's like, I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love.
I got a lot of love for the Chargers. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I got a lot of love for pay your bills.
Yeah, exactly. You don't say that about your significant other.
I got a lot of love. Dana, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey, how's it going, Ryan?
Good. So what do you think about the Ryan's Roses?
Oh, God. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe my senses are a little heightened because I just watched that show, You, on Netflix.
We were all distraught from that show.
I got to watch that one from episode 1.
Nightmares. But yeah, this sounds creepy. Like, what is going on? I don't know. Both of them sound a little off, I got to be honest.
I think these two should not be together, Dana. I hear you. Thomas is on. Thomas, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So go ahead, Thomas. You heard this. What do you think?
Man, that was crazy. I mean, you can't change who a person is. And then when someone tells you who they are, you just have to listen and accept it, no matter how difficult it may be.
Yeah, or don't be with them.
It sounds like he said, look, I don't want to get married. It sounds like he said, I don't want anything that serious.
Yep.
And then she didn't hear that. And then she thinks that they should be married. And now we're at a real... I just don't think that they should be together. I mean, that's the bottom line.
I don't think they should be together, but I also think that she deserves love. She deserves a guy that does want to be with her and does want to marry her. And this
she
might
also
not
should listen. Like, if
Right.
you're told something, don't assume it's going to change.
Don't stick around with this guy is what I'm trying to say. Like, just move on. Try to find somebody that does want to do all these things that you want to do. Get married, love you the way you need to be loved.
All right. Well, thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you listening.
Thank you.
All right. You take care.
You too.